Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
friends.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. I hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Echo.
Hello.
Echo.
Hello.
Echo.
Hello.
Echo. Echo.
Hello.
Echo.
Hello.
Echo. Echo.
Hello and welcome, everyone. It's another episode of Jason and Tyler's Awesome Show. I'm Jason and this is Tyler, except the other way around. But it's Halloween, so I can be whoever I want to be. So,
Yeah. He is the Wish version of JJV, and I am the Wish version of AlphaTyler.
I am. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What up, Jiminator? What up, Wick? I almost forgot to put the chat up. Who this is, who that is, who that is. Also, we got Wick right there. Now the chat overlay is over there as well.
Yes.
How you guys doing today? Welcome. We are going to talk about some movies. We are going to talk. If you guys haven't seen the Awesome Show, I mean, this is, we do the things. We talk about the things happen, and then,
just things on top of things with more things and a bunch of other things, and
yes, all the things. Jiminator is
yes.
playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, Jiminator,
is that what you call it when you fap your meat?
That's
the Red Dead meat.
That is the question.
I'm just messing with you, Bubba J.
I hope that's not what he calls it. That would be rough. Like, is Jim a dog? Wick's pointing in every direction. Hi, Wick. Is that misdirection? Does that mean misdirection? I don't know. Hello, lurkers, as well. I see we got a couple.
Yes.
I hope you're doing fantastic today.
I mean, this is Halloween, so I guess it's fitting we have some shadow people watching us.
Did you get a mini fridge? Is that a mini fridge? Like below?
Right?
No, the red thing. Like below where I'm pointing, the red thing.
No, that's actually my clothes hamper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was a mini fridge. I'm not gonna lie. What up, Chris?
It was a mini fridge. What up, Chris?
Clicking on the preview in the chat over here seems almost pointless when you have the side scrolling chat over here.
But in case anyone's wondering, though, I do have my co-pilot here with me. We got my man Beetlejuice here. It's your time.
I've got Draco back here.
Nice.
Draco is like, I don't know why or how, but he's like the deluxe Slytherin Squishmallow, and so he makes me look tiny because like most of them are like this big, but he's like this big, and so it looks like I have Burger King hands.
Nice. He looks all nice and squishy.
Oh, well, we've got an agenda. No, we don't. We don't have an agenda. We never have an agenda. We do have some things, though. In the spirit of the holiday season, we are going to talk about some movies and things, specifically Five Nights at Freddy's. So when Aaron comes in, Aaron's going to be raging about how we're giving Five Nights at Freddy's spoilers. But before all that, I have to pee in a second, and so Jason's going to be the pilot for the first little leg, for the amount of time that it takes me to go make water and then come back. And I never touch myself, even when I make water,
Lies. I don't believe you.
Can we talk about why I didn't wear the Shrek costume for the stream? I will wear the Shrek costume for my Halloween stream tomorrow. This is the Awesome Show pre-Halloween stream, okay?
Yes.
Also mostly because I already went trick-or-treating once and had to launder my costume because I'm a grown man and I sweat. What up, Elena? How you doing? Wick says YouTube.
Well, it isn't.
Wait, what?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Wick said YouTube chat is really delayed. It is. It usually is. YouTube is a little bit behind real time for the most part, usually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't the Shrek costume have the Shrek cologne with it, being that he is a smelly beast?
Well, no, yeah, I told Sierra actually tomorrow I will be carrying an onion with me while I take my daughter trick or treating. That will be a feature.
There you go.
I will have.
I'm sure that I'm sure that will bring plenty of tears.
That's a good question. So a question from here first. Will Jason be there to watch Crown Jewel with us? Do you want to watch Crown Jewel this Saturday?
Is it Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, I should be able to.
It's hella early for you though, isn't it?
Well, it depends on when it comes on. What time does it air?
I think it's 1 p.m. my time.
1 p.m. your time, so that puts it at 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah,
I'll probably be asleep.
Yeah,
I'll be asleep.
I was thinking that. Sad face.
Yeah. Crying eyes emoji.
Had to do surgery real quick.
Well, why are you breaking your mic?
You know, man, down, up.
Why must you do things?
Left, right, B, A, B, start. Isn't it up, down, left, right, B, A, start? Is Wick just?
That's what I thought.
Is Wick just messing with me right now? I know the Konami code.
I think so. I think he's trolling you. He's trolling you hard.
What I know about that last comment, though, I know about that. I think you're backward though. Like, am I wrong? I'm really like questioning myself right now. I don't think I'm wrong. Also, Chris, I'm starting Stream Raiders. Don't let me down. All right.
Well, we're all depending on you, Chris.
That's true.
Even though I'm not playing.
It's true.
But the world is counting on you. No pressure.
No pressure. Maximum pressure. What is that noise? Why do I? Oh, no. It's on Stream Raiders. Okay. Wait, did Chris already place a unit? Did somebody already place a unit? Something seems like it happened. I got to drop healers, so I dropped a healer. Let's see. Up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. Yes! Okay, so I was right. There we go. Wick was trolling me. Wick was just trying to make me feel like I was going crazy for a minute. And he actually succeeded. I'm not gonna lie.
I should go on eBay and see if I can find one of those old code books for those old SNES Genesis games.
You know, I have one. I have some of those somewhere. Some of like you're talking like they were like blue. They would come out with a new one every year. They were blue, red, whatever. Like
yeah, they were like one of those like
rectangles.
Yeah,
like
about that size, and they were really thick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it's like you would buy it for like the codes for one game, but it was like full of codes for like every game. I have a ton of those somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm sure I don't have a ton
one
of
my
those
cousins,
anymore. But
yeah, one of my cousins and I, we were really into gaming back in those days, man. Yeah, we used to mess around with the code books. We didn't have generally, although now I have Genie codes for one of my memory cards that I can use now on my Retron 5, and but we did have like the Game Shark for the later systems, like the PS2, the N64.
I never had a Game Shark, and I think it was because so my mom always told me no because cheating is wrong and it's a bad way. I feel like that was her way of telling me that we were poor.
Cheating is bad.
And, yeah, I feel like that was just her way of telling me that we were poor and we weren't wasting money on on
things that don't matter.
Yeah, something like that, you know. But yeah, good times, you know, just great times.
Dude.
No, I had one time though, and I got it from, I'm trying to remember, it was one of my friends at school, I think, gave me this so I bought it was like the original version of DBZ Budokai, like whatever that original game was that was only in Japan on the first PlayStation. It was a copy of that. I bought that from him.
Yeah.
And he gave me like this weird, it was like a Game Shark, but it wasn't a Game Shark. So what you had to do is you had to put it in your PlayStation though. And you had to take like, you remember the erasers you could pop onto a pencil? Like you pop them over your pencil's eraser, like the big ones. You had to take one of those and like work it into a spring, put the spring on the little thing that pushed down the button when you closed your PlayStation door that like popped it back up when you push the open button. You had to work the spring onto that thing so that the eraser would push down the button. You started your PlayStation with that on, and then switched it out to the game whenever it prompted you to, so that you could use it as a Game Shark. It was like it's crazy. I don't have that thing anymore. I do still have the DBZ game though.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's back in the days stuff.
So Five Nights at Freddy. I watched it last night. I know you've seen it. What are your thoughts?
I gotta pee first, and then we'll do
that. Hurry go
what
pee!
Up, Big Boss? What up, Dog Stray? All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back, and then we'll pick up on Five Nights at Freddy's. So if you see Aaron in the chat, make sure that you let him know. We're gonna be spoiling the shit out of that if he ain't watched it yet. Be right back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So like Tyler said, if you're in the chat or if you're watching and you have yet to put a comment in the chat, we will be talking Five Nights at Freddy's since Tyler and I have both seen it. We will talk spoilers. I mean, the movie's been out on both Peacock and in theaters, so you had 2 ways of seeing it. If you haven't seen it yet, that sounds like a personal problem. I'm just saying. But anyway, what is good, everyone in the chat? Wixter, Jiminator, Bubba J. Are you working on some things? You working on new beats? What's going on with you? Let me know in the chat. And yeah, Chris, I do want to watch Crown Jewel. I'll probably have to watch that at a later time to keep up with everything. Yeah, and yeah, I've been really busy with Halloween. I told Tyler that afterwards I'm gonna carve my pumpkins. I got 2 pumpkins, a white one, an orange one, and then I got these little portable LED lights I'm gonna put in them too. So that should be a lot of fun. And just been watching a lot of horror movies. I did start doing horror reviews, but the Scream review didn't do very well, so that's why I put a stop to those. Oh, nice. Horror beat? Okay. Hell yeah. What up, Doc Stray? And Jimmy there, what's going on with Beyond the Veil? Anything new going on with that? Fuggin', what is good? Using 2 phones for 2 lives, but you're here. Hey, that's good to know. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying though, about the horror reviews, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do those anymore on this channel because, like I said, the Scream review didn't do very well. That's probably, that's largely my fault though. I probably could have done better with that. It's just a review of the first Scream, Chris. I thought about doing like the whole entire franchise, but I was worried that video might be too long. I don't know. I might just do a ranking video because that'll probably be quick. Then I can breeze through all the 6 movies because I did just get all 6 movies. I do have the whole entire series now, and I kind of watched them out of order because I got the 4th movie first, thinking that it was the first one. And I really liked the 4th one. I thought that one to me is one of the best sequels. I think it's better than part 2 in my opinion. And then I ended up getting the trilogy box set from Amazon. So I was able to watch the first 3 and then the 4th one. And then I got 6 before part 5. So I watched it a little bit out of order. But I do like all the Scream franchise. Probably one of my favorites. Although the weakest one, I told Tyler this too before we went live. I think the weakest Scream entry is part 3. Because I hate that they use that whole missing relatives tropes that the previous franchises use. Like for example, with Friday the 13th, they had Jason having a sister in Jason Goes to Hell. And then a Nightmare on Elm Street, I believe it's Freddy's Dead, where we find out that Freddy has a daughter. And Halloween with Michael Myers having a niece. And in Scream 3, spoiler alert for those of you who may not have seen it, but I mean, that movie's been out since 2000. So it's like 23 years old at this point. You find out that Neve Campbell's character, Sydney, she has a half brother who's a Hollywood director. And his motive was weak. I mean, I guess he wanted to have a normal life with their mother, and he never had that. But he went on to Hollywood to become a famous director. So, I mean, why he would want to go and kill his sister when he's very successful, I don't know. You got to make that make sense to me, because to me that doesn't work. Yeah, true, Chris. But I think the reason why it doesn't do well is because my main channel is mostly like, reactions and music. I think because I do have multiple channels I'm not doing anything with. I think what I'll put the horror movie reviews on a separate channel. Yeah, and I'll keep the movie based stuff over there because I think that's what it is. See, I'm good. Live watching Scream movie every night. I have enough horror in my life. I know what you're talking about there, fucking. I know, and I've been in the trenches with you, so I share your pain. But I think you know who got the hint, if you know what I mean, and hence why he's been radio silent. I mean, as far as I know, I didn't get any alerts from him, so I'm not about him. Yeah, Chris, that was one of the things too I liked about the third one was that they switched it up and kept it to. So I do that aspect of it, and I think some of the kills are pretty good, even though some of them were like I believe were what's the word I'm looking for, recycled from the previous from part 2, where they did the whole throwing the girl off of a balcony kill, and it's a shame too because I guess they had a different story from what I heard. I mean, let's go ahead and get into it while Tyler's taking care of business. From what I heard, they had an original story in mind where they were going to have 2 killers in that one, and one of them was supposed to be a returning Ghostface in Matthew Lillard, I think his name is. Walker in the first one, he was supposed to come back for the third one, and he was going to be one of the killers. But the reason why they changed it though was because of that whole Columbine incident. So that's why they changed the story in that one.
I'm back.
Well, there you are, Birdie.
I came back just in time to see Ray ask our thoughts on Schindler's List, the musical.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, it literally popped up while I was turning my stuff on. What up, Ray? No. So it wasn't a long piss, Chris. Actually, it turns out when your dick's a mile long, it takes a little while for the water to flow. Ha ha ha! I'm just kidding. Actually, no, my daughter was screaming. As soon as I got to the top of the stairs, yeah, I mean, divide a mile by like, I don't know, like 1 million centimeters. I don't know. Anyway,
hey, say hi to Fuggin. Fuggin said hi to you.
What up, Dan? Also, hello to anybody else who I may have missed. I was away for a minute, but so I got to the top of my stairs and M was screaming at the top of her lungs while Sierra's doing dishes, and so she didn't hear it. And so I was like, "Why is Emery crying?" And she's like, "I don't know. I didn't realize she was." And I was like, "Oh." So I went to my daughter's room. And I opened the door and Queso was just standing there wagging her tail at the door when I opened it. I'm like, see, Queso likes to hide under Emery's bed, and she will stay there until Emery goes to sleep, and then she'll get under her blanket and like curl up by her legs. And while it's a cute gesture from a puppy, in a 5-year-old's mind, while they're still learning not to be afraid of the dark, a monster has definitely just came out from under their bed and gotten in bed.
Queso played a Halloween prank on him.
Yeah. And so Queso, like every time it happens, like if you don't remember to check like under the bed, you actually literally in my house, you have to check the kids under the kid's bed before she goes to bed, because if you don't, she is going to be under it and she is going to sneak attack, and then you are going to be woken up to come to M's room. Period.
Hey,
Queso always cuddled.
Sounds like my kind of dog.
Listen, Queso is a lover, okay? She is very much a dog. She wants to be under the blanket, she wants to be warm, she wants to be crushed, honestly. So last night I was laying #insomnia, I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and can't sleep. Finally get up. I go take a piss, and I come back, and Queso is laying like right up against Sierra on top of the blanket, like where I had been laying. And so I'm like, go away. And she's like just laying there. I'm like, okay. So I go to lay on top of her, and she's just like, yep, I'm here. Like, lay on me. Like, I stopped myself from killing my dog with my body weight because she's a very small dog. She weighs like 5 pounds, you know.
Right.
And so like I have to stop myself from crushing her because like she will not get out of the way because she wants it. She wants to be crushed. Like she wants to be under you. I wake up all the time and she's like under my legs.
Careful, Tyler. That almost sounds suggestive there.
Listen, man. If people of the internet want to make an issue out of my dog cuddling me, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm just giving you Emery. Hey,
I know.
It's Halloween, sweetheart. I mean, we're all entitled to one good scare.
Yeah. Everybody is supposed to have one good scare on Halloween. It's just it's part of the territory.
Yep.
Oh, sorry for the late start, everybody. By the way, it's been a busy day, and then Jason and I kind of spent like an hour just bullshitting before we started the stream. Which, if you're familiar with how I do live streams, like that is pretty much my MO. Especially if I'm streaming with someone, I have a tendency to sit backstage before I hit the live button, and I'm just like, man, all of these would be great conversations for a live stream, but I don't want to have any of them then. I just want to talk about it now.
Yeah. You guys gotta understand, AlphaTyler is the true embodiment of a Southern man. This man can talk. But that's okay, because that's what I like about him.
Are we still fun?
Plus he got a nice sexy beard too, which I gotta say.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are we still fundraising for Geminator's inevitable diabetes? Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's
tough.
I'm just saying. The struggle is going on. Actually, Jimmy was in the gym, and Jimmy's been kicking something off. I think. Yeah, Jimmy was going to the gym. I don't know if he kept it up, but Jimmy was going to the gym. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to Health.
All right.
Who was it? Laid Back, like way back in the day on YouTube. Laid Back. The reactor used to say always health is wealth. I think so. That was a few years ago now. I used to watch his stuff. I haven't watched it in a long time. I don't know if he still does, but he used to kick off his reaction.
I used to watch him.
Health is Wealth in 2019 or something like that.
Yeah. I used to watch him. I used to watch a bunch of people I don't really watch anymore ever since I started doing my own stuff.
Jim's got to pump those edibles out somehow. Yeah. Tyler's name is on Grindr is ZZ Bottom. Yes. You know what's funny? I actually put a description of myself into an AI generator earlier, and like it damn near made me. Okay, like it's wild how accurate that shit turned out.
Tyler, since Chris is here, you need to play it. You need to show it.
I can't
because I want him to see. Alpha Seamus.
No.
I want him to see Alpha Seamus.
After tomorrow, I will make any version. Technically, if I wanted to, there are 6 versions of the video I have dropping tomorrow that I could release. I could just do them all. I have a lyric video version. I have a non-lyric video version that is the same video without the lyrics, and then I have 4 individual AI videos that I couldn't decide between, and so I actually just made my own conglomeration of them.
Chris, minor spoilers, man. You know wrestling as well as we do. So when I say Alpha Seamus, I mean,
you know what? No, I can show a still from it, I guess. Yeah.
I'm saying let's see a little sneak peek.
Let me find a good, like, I'm not gonna play it or anything like that, but like, oh well, actually it's muted.
Dude, honestly,
hold up. Check out
Tyler, that should be your new avatar.
Yeah. Check out AI generated AlphaTyler, okay? Look at this shit. Like, hold on.
Tell me he don't look like Seamus.
Look at this shit, man. Like your boy just like goes through phases of fucking badass, okay? Like some of these are a lot like me, and then some of them are completely unlike me. You know what I mean? But
dude, that is straight up Seamus if he gained weight. I'm
yeah,
telling you,
it ventures back and forth between me and fat Seamus. Like it is either it is majority either me or fat Seamus. Now, obviously, like you notice too, I was honest on the description I gave to the AI. You know, chubby DJ. Like,
no, you need to change that. Say DJ Fat Seamus.
In case you guys are wondering, because I know you know, back in the day, people would when they would insult me in videos, they would call me fat and stuff like that. And in case you guys are ever worried if I'm self-aware or not, first of all, I've lost 40 pounds this year. But second, like I'm not the guy who gets triggered if you call him fat. You know what I mean? Like it's a I will argue with people. Like my wife is the worst to say, no, you look good. And I'm like, that's fine. You may think that, but that doesn't mean I'm not fat. Like those are not two different things.
Right.
You know?
Right.
like
well, plus she's your wife. So
well, I mean, I hope that
so of course she's got to help, you know, keep your spirits up. You know what I mean? She got to give you that positive reinforcement.
No, I don't like being lied to, so it's not that. Like it doesn't give me positive reinforcement. It just gets on my nerves when people do that. The funny thing is, so she gets upset about it because she's like, I said you're not fat. And I'm like, but you said I look good, and I have it on good authority. My mother-in-law informed me early on when after knowing Sierra that Sierra is a chubby chaser, and so I have it on good authority that you've always liked fat men. So,
Tyler, you need to read Ray's comment. This is epic.
What's this? Tyler once asked me if a shirt made him look fat. I said, no, your face does. Hey, unfortunately, I do have like such a round face. Like I have the perfect Santa Claus cheeks and everything, you know? It's like, so even when I was a skinny guy, like I did not have like a skinny face. I didn't have like a chiseled face. That's part of why, like, okay, so I clean shaved while I was in the army, obviously, but you can look like when I hold it all down, like I have no chin, man. Like I just don't have a chin. Like there's no room on my face for like a natural, normal chin to exist.
No, if you had a wrestling finisher, it would be the no chin music.
I like it. I like it. So what's everybody been up to? You guys get in the chat. Let us know how you've been doing. What's been going on? What movies you have watched recently? We need to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. So
I'm saying we were teasing it earlier, man. Let's go.
We were teasing it. Puerto Rican. What the fuck?
Puerto Rican.
I like it though.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty clever. I do. I like that one. I can't be mad at that. That was pretty clever.
We did talk about that a little while. If Jason knows this, but me and Tyler talked about coming to his house dressed like him and starting his stream.
Dude, that would be awesome.
No, I'm just saying, like Chris. See, Chris is going to be an epic once he agrees to just be like a Thursday night record shill instead of a nappy shill, because one begets the other. Eventually, you will be a Thursday night record shill. I do hope you understand that. So once Chris is like that guy on the Thursday night roster that is just like completely like the hangout guy, me and Chris are probably at this point going to have to tour the world to fulfill all of our plans, because I mean, like every week there's a new reason that Chris and I need to travel to a different place.
And Ray, I love your comment. I want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy who got fingered. I like the way you think.
Freddy who got fingered. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to lay this out first of all. Okay, the whole reason, I'm going to tell you guys why I started streaming Five Nights at Freddy's And which leads to the reason that I actually watched the movie when it came out, because otherwise I probably would not have made time to watch it. I would have watched American Horror Stories instead, which has 4 new episodes out that I have not seen yet. Fuck, train of thought. Anyway, we were playing Among Us one day, and Aaron asked me if I was gonna let him watch Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, no, I don't think so. I think that's a pedophile game. Like, I'm pretty sure the whole community are pedophiles, you know. So I was like, no, I'm probably just gonna stay away from it. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, but it got me thinking, and I was like, okay, kids do actually like this game, so I started looking into like gameplay video and trying to figure out what you even do in the fucking games, and I can't. I've streamed the first Five Nights at Freddy's like 6 times now, and I still, like, from the game, I've figured out nothing about the storyline. Like, I don't understand what really pulls people into the franchise. That said, I am going to beat the first game and try the second one and try to actually move through the franchise. But the thing, okay, so I don't think that everyone who likes the games are pedos or anything like that. Like don't get me twisted. I'm not. If you enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's, you can enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not trying to call you a big old bear, you know. What I am trying to say is I think that franchise has been corrupted. I think there is a lot of imagery, a lot of sexualization that doesn't belong in that franchise, especially since like primarily kids enjoy that game. But
I feel what you're saying.
But it's actually a fun game to stream. As somebody who tries to stream on Twitch and be interactive with the chat, I do enjoy streaming it because it's something that I can kind of passively do and actually pay attention to the chat and actually have conversations. And then because I'm actually having conversations, the game actually scares me and catches me off guard. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it's actually more fun for me than honestly a lot of games. Now, that said, we will be streaming Baldur's Gate 3 again soon once October is over. So I will finish that game on stream. I've started. I will tell you in the meantime, I've started 5 additional characters that I play offline just so I don't fucking finish the game. I have over 250 hours in that game. Don't buy Baldur's Gate 3 unless you are ready to give your life to it. That game.
Well, Chris said that he can explain. Yeah, Chris said he can explain the lore to you, and Big Boss says his phone's about to die.
I don't want spoilers because I do still want to get through the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but here, anyway, right. I have picked up a little bit of the lore because of the movie, though. And so the movie is what we're talking about. I just wanted to, like, that's the reason I even watched the movie. That's the reason I got into the franchise.
What up, Dan T-Bone?
What up, Dan T-Bone? Going through some boxes from mid-90s, found Legend of the Over. Okay.
I think it means Overfield or Cloverfield.
Oratsuki Doji? What the fuck is that?
Oh, that might be an anime.
Over Fiend?
Oh, Fiend.
I don't even know, Fiend. Man.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably like an anime. It sounds like an anime.
The movie is based on the book, but it's pretty much close to the game. Is that about Five Nights at Freddy's? I didn't even know there was a book. See, now you're telling me things.
I think that's what he's referring to.
Okay. So, see, I didn't realize there was a book. I thought the games kind of sparked the whole franchise. Now, the movie was really good, though. And honestly...
Yeah, I was correct.
Yeah.
It's an anime.
Okay. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a huge anime fan. If it's not Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon, like, I probably did. Well, and is Digimon anime?
Digimon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I enjoyed Digimon. I just don't know if it's anime. I actually have, like, you know, the Gen 1 Digimon, like the little brick Digimon. I have 2, or I have 3 of those. I have 1 unopened. Have I ever shown it to you?
Okay. Oh. But we're straying away from Five Nights at Freddy, and we're supposed to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy.
I am. Yep. Five Nights at Freddy. So I will say this, because of the movie, I actually like learned a little bit of lore. Also, did you know?
Apparently, Dan, with your PS5.
Apparently, Vanessa from the movie is actually in the games. Eventually, that was a spoiler that I accidentally received. I'm not happy about that. I know that she becomes a villain. Scared of my own shadow, so you keep your evil games that was created by the devil. Yeah, people think I did actually think Five Nights at Freddy's was one of those evil games. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I actually thought it was, and literally, the only reason I've said this like in my streams while I was playing it, like I was literally just checking it to see if it was something that my daughter should even be allowed to play, which I'm still kind of torn on. I honestly, I don't even think it's an issue. I don't even think that she would want to, because like one jump scare, and I feel like she'd be like, "Nah, fuck this," like
Yeah, and fucking, I can't be snitching on you if you hadn't already snitched on yourself.
That's true.
I'm just saying, dude.
What'd you think about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Lay it out for me.
Well, I don't really play the games, but I have been aware of the games. I've seen other people play the games and everything, and I see the appeal, because I was someone that growing up, we would have birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
So I get that it's supposed to be like the horror parody of like a Chuck E. Cheese. What happens if a Chuck E. Cheese were to get shut down, and there's all this I guess creepy spirit, paranormal things going on with it, which in my neck of the woods, we did have, supposedly there was like horror stories about the Chuck E. Cheese in my old hometown of San Jose. Supposedly it's haunted or whatever.
Right.
So I think because of that, I really liked the movie, and the story, though it was cliche, I like the story because it made sense, for why dude would go and want to be a security guard at that place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the way that they explained that to me makes sense. And the ending, though, I felt like the ending was a little predictable, but at the same time, it made a lot of sense. So I'll forgive it for that.
Right.
So overall, I do like the story. I like the way it played out. I especially love the way the animatronics worked in there, the sound effects and everything. So overall, I thought it was good. I mean, I'll put it to you like this, man. I enjoyed it more than that Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
Winnie the Pooh was terrible, actually. Like, so
it was
the day that came out, I pulled it up to watch it, and honestly, like, usually if it's a decent horror movie, I can watch it. Like, even if it's just like low rent, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I used to literally do like a B movie every weekend, like a horrible B movie every weekend with my friends while I was in college, just because we enjoyed shitty horror movies,
well, with Winnie the Pooh, let me just say this real quick, because it's not gonna be long, but I did like the effects of the Pooh character, like when he would emote with his face, like he would smile, the ears will move and everything. I thought all of that was pretty cool, but everything else just kind of like, no.
Yeah. So, well, it started out, it kind of had me at the beginning, like at the way it started, seemed like it was going to be really cool, and then it literally just turned into the most boring movie I've watched this year, with the worst lighting and just like
and the acting sucked.
Painful
I mean,
scenes. Absolutely.
When that part in the beginning where Christopher
Robin,
his wife is being strangled with the chain, his wife is being strangled with. Oh my god! I did not feel her pain at all in that. Like, you could tell they weren't really applying. And not that I'm saying I want her to actually be strangled, but I mean, there wasn't enough there to make it seem like she was actually being strangled. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way you can do it where it looks like she is, but she's really not.
I thought it was a pretty neat idea that like they actually like kept her to torture him later. You know what I mean? Like that was cool. Like, there were cool elements in it, but it was just like,
I think the idea is there. They just didn't execute it as well as they thought they did.
Also, big F's for like Eeyore being the first one to get eaten and die. Like, that's just sad, man. Like why did
where the hell was where the hell was fucking Rabbit? They never explained what happened to him.
Yeah, I'm sure they ate it. I mean, let's be real. Like, well, here's the thing. Realistically, if I was a cannibalistic stuffed animal, like, I'm not gonna eat the donkey first. I'm gonna eat the rabbit and the pig. Probably not the tiger or the bear either, but like definitely the rabbit.
Where
and
the hell was
pig
Tigger?
First. Yeah,
my boy Tigger. Like, where the hell was he at?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about him, man.
Yeah.
Like, also distracted with the buffoonery that was going on in that movie. I was like,
nonsense.
Okay, where the hell was fucking Rabbit? Yeah, I forgot about like where was Rabbit? I found myself asking that, where the hell was Rabbit the whole time, because they showed him, and I don't even think they showed Tigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with the drawings and everything, with all the characters.
Right.
So it was easy to forget about him.
Right. Yeah. No.
So like,
I don't really remember Tigger being in the movie. At least Eeyore was acknowledged.
No. And Rabbit to a degree.
Let's see. But going back to Five Nights at Freddy's, Dan said the movie was bland. Ray said that.
Well, it's supposed to be more of a family friendly.
Ray said
movie.
that Fozzie from the Muppets was the inspiration for Freddy. I don't know if that's actually true, because I know Ray be trolling like that, but like, if so, I mean, that's interesting. But no, the movie. No, okay.
It was Chuck E. Cheese.
So here's the cool thing. Yeah, no, and Chuck E. Cheese makes more sense to me, honestly. If nothing else, like, it's relatable to Chuck E. Cheese, and that's a happy accident, you know. Generator is the Eeyore of this space. Yes. But like the movie as a standalone movie, as somebody who doesn't really know the lore but does, you know, somewhat enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's, at least the first game, I'll say that I like the movie. I think on its own the movie makes a lot of sense. I feel like there are some plot points that are a little bit forced. I mean, you don't really care. Well, sure. It's not even you don't really care. It's like this dude. Okay, this dude is trying to, like, he's taking sleeping pills to try and connect with a dream to get in touch with what happened to his brother, and he just happens to get a job, which I get. The guy put him there because of his name and all that, but it's like that bothered me. And then there was also a point while I was watching it where I was like, oh, remember when his aunt was trying to get his sister? Whatever happened to that storyline? But they do come back and pick up on that later. It's just like there's a weird gap where it seems like it's going to be a huge focus, and then it becomes an afterthought. And I will say
the thing is, because the thing is about that gap was because you got to remember the babysitter. She was killed by
I know that,
along with her goons that were working for the aunt.
I get that part, but then it's like also like he does come back at the end and he's like, "Hey, will you come and babysit and stuff?" And it's like probably not the person I would pick, you know. So I don't know, little plot points like that. If I'm being like overly critical, were off from me, but you know, overall, it was enjoyable. Like, I did enjoy the entire movie.
I think it's a good introductory horror movie for, like, if you got a kid.
Here's one thing though. This is why I wanted to lay out why I started checking out Five Nights at Freddy's anyway. Though the movie did kind of reinforce my initial thought, though, because again, there are a lot of pedo elements in the movie. Like not like you know you need to be one to watch it. But in the sense of like the villain, which thankfully the villain, the bad guy, you know, he seems like he is, you know, kind of at least teetering the line toward being one.
Right.
All right.
With the whole with the kidnapping aspect, I can definitely see that. But then I don't know. According to him, he said that he killed that dude's brother when he was about to kill him.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, it's open for interpretation. Some can see it that way, or some can see it as like, oh, he's just a child killer or whatever. You know what I mean? What I do like though, there was actually a little Easter egg, or at least they paid homage to the Nightmare on Elm Street films, Whereas when dude was getting damage in his dreams, he had damage on him in real life. And I thought, ooh, that's a nice little nod to Nightmare on Elm Street. I like that.
I mean, that was in there. Speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, funny thing, my neighbor who is he's somewhere in his 60s, and just not like an overly like dress up for Halloween or anything like that kind of guy. He decorates like crazy for Halloween, but anyway, we're standing in the road talking the other day, and randomly he throws out there, he's like, I've got a 40-year-old Freddy Krueger glove downstairs in my basement. And I was like, what? You have what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I have a Freddy Krueger glove. He's like, I've had it for like 40 years. And I was just, I've been thinking to myself ever since, like, I need to see this glove, because this thing is like antique quality at this point, like as far as like horror movie props, because you got to think it's got to be like a first run through or something like that. Like I mean, if it's 40 years old, like,
hell yeah, dude, that's dope.
Pretty near to the original releases,
Yep.
Let's see.
Well, speaking of Freddy, I got my
Child Predator.
I got my NECA Freddy Krueger horror figures over there. I got my NECA Freddy Krueger over there on my shelves. There's one standing literally like next to the boiler. Like I have the actual boiler for him to be displayed with.
That's pretty sweet. A child murderer was murdered in Detroit the other day. We're so sad. I'm gonna follow that up with Dan's next comment, even though it wasn't about that necessarily, but
that's cool. Shout out to the Fuggin. Appreciate you, bro.
I can't say that we will fondly remember him, child predators deserve what they get. Oh, did subject. No. Hold up. Okay. Oh, no. I do need to revise that. I did not read the word hunter. That is actually terrible. My bad.
Yeah, that is terrible. You're a horrible person. You're a bad man.
No. Okay, I thought you said a predator. And so I was like, oh, good. But no, a predator hunter, that is actually sad. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And real quick, while we're on the subject, man, there was someone. I won't get full into details or go too deep into it, but someone was trying to have a rap battle with me, and they basically said I was Jason Voorhees and they were Freddy Krueger. I was like, that's fine by me, because in Freddy versus Jason, who wins that battle?
It was Jason. But
yep,
I'm hoping for Freddy versus Jason 2, for the record, because
I would love to see it, but it's like, how though? I mean, he's decapitated, so how?
But he gives me a wink at the end.
I don't care. He's still headless. Without his body, he's powerless.
I mean, he's a trophy. Like, you got to think about it. He's a trophy at this point. Like, you put him up, and he's going to be great at your Halloween party. I don't think Jason's really worried about that, but Pamela might, decorate the foyer with him. I could explain the lore to you, and you would still enjoy the games. But I want to discover. How do you discover the lore? How do people naturally discover the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's?
To be in Chris's defense, he did say earlier, once you play through all the games, and you would be into the lore. You would want to know the lore. He said that earlier.
That's what I don't understand, though. Like,
see, look, if Tyler could beat the games, he'd get into the lore.
Oh, I get it now. Okay. Talking shit.
See?
Definitely talking about Scheme. I don't think that Scheme is who Jason was beefing with. Fully involved with the games and the book and the movie now.
Scheme's the homie.
As long as it's not like,
I love Scheme. Scheme's the homie.
I think I've come to the conclusion that the part of the Five Nights at Freddy's fan base that really creeps me out are the ones on Reddit. I think they're the ones who do like all the weird shit that bothers me. Well, to the point that I've played.
My bad. I just want to grab my water.
No, you're good. To the point that I've played in the games, Chris, they give no story. Now, the point that I've played in the game is not for the first game. But I've zero actual storyline besides that I am a security guard and the animatronics want to eat me.
Yeah.
And also, fuck that purple bitch. I still don't even know their names. It's like, y'all motherfuckers be in the chat every day while I'm trying to stream this shit, and you're like, oh,
I know.
Chica fucking was rolled up on you. Yeah. I've learned that, but it's like if y'all weren't talking shit to me in the chat, I wouldn't even know the fucking names of any of them. Sierra somehow knows all the names of them, and she's never even played the game.
I only know a few. I know Fazbear. He's like the main character, the main animal.
Freddy.
Then Chica's the bird. Foxy. Well, whatever. You know what I meant. Foxy was the fox with. I guess she had like an eye patch or something.
Yeah, pirate.
Or she had like
Pirates Cove, baby. Pirates Cove. That's that shit you got to keep checking. The Pirates Cove.
Yep. So those are the only ones that I know from top of my head.
Cool. I'm sorry for you.
But so like I said, man, I like the Elm Street reference. Like I said, with whatever happens to you in your dreams, it happens to you for real. And I was like, Five Nights at Freddy's. I see what they did there with the dreams and everything.
Yeah. Shout out, by the way, to a cilantro. I didn't take one at the beginning of the stream. Let's get a little sip going.
Cilantro,
y'all.
Let's go.
I can't stop yawning. I'm tired, man. I haven't slept a lot the last few days, and today was a long day. And I hate staring at my computer all day. And unfortunately, today was one of those days where I stare at my computer like all day. And I'm feeling it, man. I am feeling it. I took a shower. It's 12 right now. It's midnight. I took a shower at 7 o'clock finally. And like, that was my only break. And then my phone rang. And so it was like, I looked at my phone. And so like, even in my bathroom, I can't get away from technology now.
And that was right around the time I texted you, right? Yeah. And I told you, like, yo, when we going live?
That would have been then.
Yeah.
And also it's time to trim the mustache because if you don't notice, it's going up my nose. That's always.
Yeah, I had to trim my shit up.
I hate when my mustache starts going up my nose.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
No, I haven't sniffed coke.
My shit was looking hella fucking straggly, hella fucking like some hairs were longer than others. So I'm like, okay, it's time to mow this shit down, trim it up, get it to look sharp.
Trim mine. So Scream's off the table for me mostly because I'm not a huge fan of the franchise. I don't really know it that well. What other horror movies?
You disappoint me.
Well, so it's just like I said. Okay, I think here's my real problem. It's not that I don't like Scream. It's that it's not even that I think they're bad movies, or that I don't appreciate them. It's just that they're overshadowed by everything else to me. Because of smoking and other things today, I can smell the detergent on my clothes. Wait, what? Wait, what?
I have no idea. I'm lost.
Wick, elaborate, please.
Yes,
I don't
please.
understand. Because of smoking, you can smell the detergent in your clothes for the first time ever? Are we pointing out that like you've never been able to smell the detergent on your clothes because you used to smoke? I understand that if so, because when I quit smoking, like shortly after, like the world of smells just came back to me, and I did not realize like what it was like not to have like the haze of like tobacco mustache going on anymore. And bro, it's a game changer.
Yeah, you need to watch Scream 6 though before you say you don't like Scream entirely.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying like they're Passover movies for me. Like they're flyby movies. Like it's not that I don't like it. It's that anytime I would watch a Scream movie, obviously I've seen them, but like going back and rewatching it, I'm like, I could rewatch this, or I could watch Friday the 13th, and I'm like, I would just rather watch Friday the 13th, or even I'll take it a step further and say even I would rather watch Scary Movie than Scream. Because it's like, to me, Scary Movie is a funnier version. Like the first one, is like a funnier version of Scream.
No, I feel you on that, and yeah, I mean the parodies are always great to watch. But I mean, but if you want, I'm talking about in the sense of like, given that it's spooky season, you want to be scared. I mean, I feel like the Scream franchise, being that it, what I like about it, what I really appreciate about it, strays away from the paranormal BS. And it's more like reality based, like it's more grounded in reality. Like that's something that could actually happen in real life.
But I could also watch I Know What You Did Last Summer for that, and get to marvel at Jennifer Love Hewitt when she was hot.
Right, but then who said you can't just add that into rotation? Bruh,
what is
come
Jennifer
on now?
Also, what up, Jay? What does Jennifer Love Hewitt look like right now? I'm curious. Hold
on. Not as good as she used to.
Find out.
Especially when she opens her mouth.
Really? Why? She loses her
teeth? Because she says a lot of dumb shit. She talks a lot of dumb shit.
Does she?
Like once you hear her speak, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't need to look at you no more.
Let's find out. Hold up. Where is my? Nope. Hold up. Screen share window.
And don't get me wrong, just because I like Scream, that doesn't mean I don't like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. I mean, and Halloween, because it's like, if we didn't have those, we wouldn't have Scream. Scream was inspired by those franchises.
Sure.
And plus, the guy who originally created Scream is the same guy who created Nightmare on Elm Street. So, come on, you got to give it points for that.
There we go. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Let's find out what she looks like. 2023. Only because, like, I'm pretty sure she was one of my, like youthful crushes.
Oof.
I mean,
I don't know. She's looking kind of rough.
Nah, she don't look rough. She's still pretty. Not here. That's ridiculous. Days, why would you want your lips to look like that? I can't imagine a universe where that's attractive to me. Like maybe that's attractive to someone.
Just no,
but not to me.
No.
No. Just woke up. Scream bored me. Final Destination better movie. Yeah. Probably looks like a dude or plastic. Definitely plastic. Me and Jason standing alone supporting Scream. I'm not hating it. I'm just saying I would rather watch other things.
I think Chris thinks you are. He thinks like, I think AlphaTyler is low key hating on Scream. But no, see, as far as like Ghostface killers are concerned, I would have to disagree with you, Chris. This is where you and I are going to differ on. I feel like the Ghostface killer in part 3, though I'm blanking on his name, so I need help with it. He's the weakest because again, he's this alleged half brother of Sydney that apparently has always been around and apparently was all of a sudden the cause of the Woodsboro murders. So he was the one who masterminded the whole thing with Billy and Stu, which I don't like. You know what I mean? That to me, it's like, no, this is the worst of the franchise, and you're gonna try to say that this is the cause of the franchise? No, that don't work for me. And plus, the whole missing relative trope, that's been done to death, even by that point. Like I said, they did it with Nightmare on Elm Street, where in Freddy's Dead, you find out Freddy has a daughter. In the Nightmare or Friday the 13th franchise, Jason Goes to Hell, we find out, oh, Jason has this sister all of a sudden. And then Halloween, we find out Michael Myers has a niece. Now, to be fair, they did a whole trilogy with the niece, so I can kind of give it a pass for that. But just this half-brother thing, to me, that was too much of a reach. But like I said, I can kind of forgive it because given what they originally wanted to do, they couldn't do it because, again, the time when this movie came out, Scream 3 came out in 2000. That was when the whole Columbine shooting came out. So they had to make changes. So, I mean, it's still a watchable movie. I can still watch it and I can still enjoy it for what it is. But to me, in the overall grand scheme of things, with all these other sequels, to me, part 3 will always be the weakest.
Well, all right then.
Because the motive doesn't even make any sense either. I was like, okay, he's mad at Sydney because he never had that life with their mother like she did. Although to be fair, the mother left her and her father, so she didn't really have that much time with her mother either. Dude is a successful Hollywood director, so he's doing good for himself, and he's gonna throw all that away by torturing his sister and killing his sister. Like, that makes no sense to me.
Right. I'm just gonna agree with you.
I don't know. What do you think, Tyler?
I'm not a big enough fan of Scream to go nerd level about the individual people who were Ghostface. I just laughed because you said Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer. No, but what I also appreciate about it is that it's very innovative. I mean, especially on like how they utilize technology. I mean, first it was just a voice recorder and a simple cell phone that was only used to just make calls, and then over time it evolved to where dude can now contact people, not only still use the phone and the voice changer, but also use apps and social media and stuff. You know what I mean? So I like how over time the killer evolves with the usage of technology as technology evolves in this franchise.
So Wick is on the train of saying Scream should have died at 3. I think 3 was the last one that I
disagree.
Truly liked. The first Scream I enjoyed. Okay.
Yeah, I love that one.
Let's see. So there's 5 that I've seen. 1 I haven't. Yeah, I would say 3 was.
But I disagree with the ending at 3. I disagree with the ending at 3 because 4 was really good. I really like the way they came back with 4, and plus that was the last one that Wes Craven directed. So again, you got to give it points for that.
And I do want to say you were talking about the evolution over time, but Halloween did that too. Like, and that's one thing.
How so?
Well, with what was the one that came out in 2000, around 2000? H2? No, Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection. Yeah, the one where they had like the Michael Myers house was the reality show, you know, where they were all watching it and like everything was done up. That one, like if and Jim, I'm not talking about the remakes yet, although I like them. Not factoring them into the equation on this, but if we're talking about the franchise, like evolving with technology and everything, like implementing like real world shit over time, like that one definitely did that, you know.
It did, but it's not as extensive as Scream, though.
Technically, Friday the 13th did the same thing. Just Jason X was garbage.
Okay, explain.
Jason X, dog.
No, but explain what you mean by that one evolving with technology. You know? Like elaborate on that.
We went to the future. We went to space. We made cyborg Jason. Okay, like come on now. Ain't nobody adapted like that. More.
That's not reality based, though, dog. I mean, because who knows what that's gonna be like? Because we're talking about taking place at a time where none of us are alive.
No,
we all did.
I'm just playing. I hate Jason.
No,
I hate Jason. I'm talking about. I think everyone hates Jason.
I know. I like it, but not like, but as a it's so bad it's good in a sense. You know what I mean? Like it's so like it's entertaining to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's just fun to just watch it and be entertained by it, by all the silliness that goes on with it. But no, I'm talking about, like I said, with Scream though. As far as the technology is concerned, it's more reality based. It's more grounded. It's more probable. Right. You know what I mean? So they're always finding ways. They're always finding new and innovative ways to keep that franchise fresh, and that's why I think it deserves more love than it gets.
Shout out, what up, Formula One? Welcome. Not ignoring you, just the conversation got to keep a rolling. But Right here, the first Scream was well done. I agree with that. Funny. Okay, so Jay made a comment here. Funny thing about Friday the 13th is the creator had a vision to do 13 movies to the series. That is actually funny if it's true, since there are only 12 right now, and really like no way that there's going to be a 13th one anytime soon. But I will say this actually about Friday the 13th. It was only supposed to. It was supposed to end after part 4. And that's why it was called Final Chapter. There's so many box sets that only have the first 4. That's why they had to change so many things after 4 when they came back. But it was such a booming franchise that they could not make another one until they killed it with 10. You know. But let's see, 3 was a really big reach.
Yeah, because if you go back and you look at it, there's a reason why they call part 4 the final chapter. And then when they came out with a 5th one that's going to follow it, they had to call it A New Beginning because it was a continuation.
See, Geminator comes out with Halloween 2018. So the Halloween remakes, and I don't want to spend a ton of time on them, but I really, really enjoyed all of the Halloween remakes. I don't know, not so much the 2018 one as the 2007, 2009, the Rob Zombie ones. Those were my favorites. And yes, I have the Halloween franchise pulled up.
No, those are horrible. The Rob Zombie ones are trash.
But no, they're actually fantastic. Subjectively,
no, they're trash.
But I love them. So they're absolutely my favorite ones. As far as it goes,
I can respect that, but to me, they'll always be trash.
They're wonderful. But the newer ones, the 2018 ones and forward, I really like those. I do like the integrity in it too, even to go back and get Jamie Lee Curtis in it, even though she's like, which. Shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis, because really, like, I think most people, I know my wife, when she thinks of Jamie Lee Curtis, like, she thinks of the body switching movie, Freaky Friday. She doesn't think about horror movies, but like Jamie Lee Curtis is kind of like a horror icon if you really think about it. And if you've never watched the show Scream Queens, you should, because it's delightful, honestly. And I can watch it with my kid. And no, I can't really watch it with my kid, but like it's more family friendly than like most of the horror movies that I would want to watch. But yes, to the culmination of the remakes, Halloween Ends was actually upon.
Well, the Blumhouse trilogy wasn't a remake; there were sequels to the original.
Upon revisiting, Halloween Ends is actually a little bit better than I thought it was initially.
Yeah, I can honestly say I like Halloween Ends a little bit better than Kills. Kills definitely felt like the filler movie in between the first and it was. Ends I like because I like the story in that. I like what they were trying to do with the would-be killer who was trying to take over from Michael, but then Michael saying, nope, this thing began with me, it's gonna end with me, which it did.
Let's see.
So I like it for that.
Of course, I'm laying aside the fact that, besides, I like the depth and the angle that Rob Zombie went at in the remakes. I shouldn't have said it was my favorite.
I don't.
I like the depth and the angle that he went at with it. But all that said, I mean, the original series in any of these franchises is still going to always be better. I mean, because everything else is just derivative from it. You know what I mean? Like. So shout out to the OGs. But let's see. You're very offended. I'm sorry. Do you need a tissue?
Hey, life sucks. Get a helmet.
Not where we watch Saturday the 14th. Is that a real movie? I haven't actually seen that. If it is, newer ones. Which one was originally a parody? Was it Friday the 13th was a parody of Halloween, or Halloween was a parody of Friday?
No, it was just a clone. It wasn't a parody. It was
one of Halloween. One of them Friday was 13th. Meant to be a parody originally.
Right. I think that's what they were going with originally, but it just ended up being a clone, though. So that's what I'm saying. See, so with Friday the 13th being so similar to Halloween, I say, you got to put Scream up there as far as like the big franchise, because it's always the big three. Halloween, Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, you gotta have Scream in that conversation, because that it's not a carbon copy of the previous franchises that came before it. It was inspired by those, but it did things that made it stand out. You know what I mean? That makes it unique. You know what I mean? Again, with the killer using technology, you know, the cell phone, social media, the apps and whatnot, and you know, it's just the newer technology that was out and available at the time. The killer implemented all those tools, you know what I mean, to help him in his hunt for his victims and everything, which I thought was okay. Yeah. This, and it's got enough sequels now underneath this belt in the big three, which now I say we need to rename it and call it the big four, with Scream included.
I mean, that's fun and fair. I have no stance. I mean, people are definitely entitled to it. I just don't care about Scream that much. Wick did ask, what about Chucky? I think Chucky belongs in the powerhouse conversation, just because Chucky's
yes,
fantastic. But to Jay's earlier question about the Chucky streaming series, I liked actually like the first season and a half, 2 seasons. It just started to get like oddly woke in weird places and kind of lost me at points. That said, I still plan on watching the new season. I started it the other day and just kind of stopped it because I got busy. Love the aged and older look to Michael and the newer ones. Yes. Scream would have aged better if they left it at 1. Fair. Want a movie night where we watch Saturday? I already read that. Do not like when serious franchises are goofy unless it's intentional. Fair.
Roman was the name of the third killer in Scream. Okay, yeah.
You have Chris's Ghostface ranking on Discord.
Yeah. So Chris ranking, which I'm not sure if I completely agree with. Some of these I do. Number 20 is Mickey. I don't know. I feel like Mickey is better than Roman.
Wait, there are 20 Ghostfaces?
Like, yeah, altogether there's 20 of them. So let me try to breeze through these real quick. So 20 is Mickey, 19 is Greg, 18 is Alex, 17 is Richie, 16 is Jamal, 15 Piper, 14 Ethan, 13, ironically enough, is Jason. I see what you did there. 12 is Quinn, 11 is Charlie. Roman should be 20, but he's 10 on this list. Beth is 9. Mrs. Loomis is ranked way too low at 8. I think she should be at least under Billy and Stu. Jill is 7.
Wait,
I think she should be higher
does
too.
Does Scream just rip off every other horror movie franchise with its character names? Because Mrs. Loomis has got to be a Halloween reference.
They pay homage to Halloween. Like, Billy's last name is Billy Loomis, which is it's. They're paying respects to the Loomis character in Halloween.
There we go.
So yeah, there's Easter eggs, little nods, and things like that. So, but anyway, so number 7 is Jill, which, like I said, I think she should be higher. 6 is Kieran. 5 is Amber. 4 is Detective Bailey. I think he should be lower. 3 is Sam. 2 is Stu. I see what you did there. 1 is Billy. Although I feel like Billy and Stu, they could be interchangeable. If you had said either one was number 1 or number 2, I would agree either way, because they are the best two.
Right.
Being that they are the OGs.
Let's go then. Wrong one. Jiminator said, what's your favorite Purge movie? Probably the first one. I feel like the longer that franchise goes on, the harder they keep trying. I like all the Purge movies.
Yeah. One.
I like them.
Yeah, that one is written in a way where it's you can tell they only have a limited amount of stories with that.
Yeah, I like I like the Purge. Sorry, I'm running Stream Raiders. It keeps distracting me. I like the Purge, but like I really only like the Purge if I can watch it all together. I did not like the TV series that came out that much. It was all right as a TV series, not really a part.
I don't know. They had a TV series.
Yeah, it was on USA. It was all right as a standalone show, not really as a part of the franchise. I didn't feel like it added anything to the franchise necessarily. That said, like I said, it was all right. As far as movies, I really only watch the movies when I can watch them all together because I kind of like them all together and not really so much as individual movies. It's a neat idea, and I think it's a little too close to home for me to really like stand behind. You know what I mean? Let's see. Saturday the 14th was a parody of all horror movies. I haven't seen that. Chucky's fantastic. Let's see. Has a scene where you hear Jaws and a song and see a fin and a bat. Okay, you've piqued my interest. Already read it. House of a Thousand Corpses. I love House of a Thousand Corpses. I like The Devil's Rejects, and then after that, it's.
Oh yeah. You're right, Chris. To your point, yeah, Sam is technically a ghost face. Although, what I like about her ghost face is that she uses her rage because she's supposed to be Billy's daughter, and but she uses her rage and her bloodlust though for good. Like she kills the actual killers, so that's what I like about her. And see, and here's the thing too. This is what I like about Scream, and you can tell they plan their stories out so far in advance because this is a franchise. How many franchises up to this point have a consistent final girl in like most of their movies? I mean, you look at Nightmare on Elm Street, they only have what's her name, Nancy, but I'm blanking on the actress's name. But anyway, Nancy was only in 3 movies.
Right.
She was only in the first one, the third one, Dream Warriors, and then Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Halloween, you had Jamie Lee Curtis in the first one, the original second one, part 2 that immediately followed the events of the first one. And then she was in H2O. She was in Resurrection, although she was killed early on, which was stupid and made me hate Resurrection because of that. And then she's in the new trilogy. So she's got a good amount of sequels under her belt. Whereas with Scream, though, it was always consistent. Every story revolved around Sydney, and whoever was in her life. You know what I mean? That wanted to go after her. So I have to give the Scream franchise that edge because they were very consistent with that. And it was most of the first 4. And then by the time they got to the 5th one, they started going into this transitional period where, okay, we're phasing out the legacy character and introducing new characters, and they consistently kept the new characters in the most recent trilogy, starting from 5. Well, starting from 5, going into 6, and then I know they announced that they're going to do a 7th one. So, and then the final girl is they gave her the edge. The new final girl, Sam, they kind of gave her this edge where she's the daughter of the original killer, but she's using again her rage, her bloodlust for good and killing the actual killers, which I like. It's new, it's different, it's innovative.
Right. Fair enough. So I'm not nearly passionate about Scream enough to compliment a conversation here.
I just love horror movies in general and seeing what, and I just appreciate new original creative ideas because how many movies are, especially today's day and age, how many movies are we getting where you see something that's different, that's unique? I mean, nobody else is doing anything new and original anymore. You're getting a lot of reboots, remakes, and whatnot, and they're doing the same things over and over and over again. And it's just so repetitive. Whereas you got this underappreciated franchise over here that's trying new things. You know what I mean? Taking bold steps.
But is newer always better?
I mean, in this case, yes.
According to Barney, it is. But like, I like my wife. She's not new anymore. R.I.P. to Captain Spaulding. Absolutely.
You're.
What about Flatliner? I don't think I've ever seen Flatliners. What is Flatliners? Have you seen it?
Flatliners? I don't think I have.
I don't know
watch
Flatliners.
Apparently, have you ever seen the Frighteners with Michael J. Fox?
No.
You never seen the Frighteners? Dude, you need to watch that one. With Michael J. Fox, man, Marty McFly. How can you not go wrong?
I mean, yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure it's worth watching. I just haven't seen it. Sent me the Saturday the 14th trailer. Movie. Right on, I'll check it out. Reason for putting. Holy shit, we're still talking about Scream.
Yes, because it's a great franchise.
Go ahead. You can talk to Chris.
Come on, dude. You're supposed to be
have a good night, Dan. Man. I cannot keep a conversation going about Scream. I've seen them.
You have not seen them all. You still have to watch 6.
Nah, it's a throwaway franchise for me. It's not a throwaway franchise. Hold on, before I reignite this, it's a flyby franchise for me. Like,
yeah. No. You just don't appreciate good horror.
It is to me. Like,
it's not.
I said to me. You can't tell me it's not to me.
Well, earlier you were all like, "Well, the Rob Zombie Halloween movies are just fantastic."
I love them.
And like, I'm like, no, they're fucking trash.
That level,
and that's fine. Okay, well then fine. See, you can love them. They can be wonderful to you, but to me, they'll always be trash.
And that's fine. Yeah, I'm not diminishing that. I like the angle that it took. It's a different angle. I mean, it's debatable whether or not it was the right thing to do. But
Michael is not supposed to talk, and they made him talk. That killed it.
But I mean, it's a realistic Michael. Like that's the thing, and that's the part where he's going for. Is like it's a realism factor. It's just like the Christopher Bale or Christian Bale Batman movies. It's a real Batman. You know what I mean?
Michael was established as a mute character. He should always be a mute character.
Sure. Absolutely.
Because he's not supposed to talk, because you're not supposed to know what he's thinking. We're not supposed to know what his motives are for why he does what he does. He just does what he does, which makes him even creepier.
But Batman was established with a gun.
Dude, you're talking about a character that's a vigilante and a hero, not a serial killer.
But we're talking about keeping characters true to their origins. Batman was established with a gun.
Yeah, and that's why Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman, because he's the closest interpretation character. He killed criminals.
Yo,
which is what Batman did.
He killed the shit. He killed the shit out of people.
Let's
see. Flatliners is amazing. You're fired. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just saying I've never seen it. I'm definitely willing to check it out. Also, have a good night, Dan. I said that, but let's see. Yeah. Extremely disappointed you haven't seen Flatliners. Keeps rejecting that. Well, I don't think it's taking any point redemptions on this stream because we're running through Restream, and so it's different than normal because I can't get sound alerts. Oh, no, it actually came through. Eat a bean. Fine, fuck it. I'll eat a bean.
Yes, eat a bean, damn it.
Deserve a bean with the slander I'm talking? Nonsense. I'm not even talking slander. I'm just saying that I don't
calling you out
for the franchise.
I don't know. I don't think you're giving it a real chance. Because so the Rob Zombie Halloweens, I can say I watched those more than once. I tried giving that
the bean
a chance.
By the way, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. The bean is as soap.
Ooh, you about to eat soap?
It's gross.
You're about to wash your mouth out with all that slander you were talking.
It's not as bad as some of them, but it's kind of gross. Like it tastes like the Clorox wipes, like the Clorox bleach wipes.
I think Chris agrees with me too. Damn right. Wash your mouth out.
You know what I'm talking about though? The Clorox bleach wipes.
Yeah.
It tastes like those smell.
So that's probably about the closest thing that you'll ever see anyone eat like a Tide Pod on a live stream.
It's gross. It leaves your mouth like, honestly, it leaves your mouth awkwardly dry. I'm pretty sure they put actual soap in there. What is the flavor supposed to be? Is it actually soap? It is soap. That's the flavor. Tastes like a Clorox bleach pad.
But how would you know what those taste like?
I know what they smell like. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of
smell and
flavor,
taste is different.
a lot of flavor derives from smell. But it tastes like those smell. Let's see. Rate the following: Tremors, Critters, They Live, Hills Have Eyes, Not a Living Dead, Day of the Dead.
I can't get into those Tremors movies, man. Those movies are too cheesy for
I like
me.
Tremors. I like dude, Kevin Bacon's a king, man. Come on. I would say Tremors.
I like him as an actor, but I can't watch him in those movies though. I liked him in the Friday the 13th though. He was great in that.
Yeah. Obviously, Not a Living Dead, Day of the Dead have to be toward the top, probably at the top of that list, just because of impact on the franchise or on the genre. I would say personal preference, The Hills Have Eyes would be after those.
Yeah.
Tremors, because I enjoy it. If you don't like Tremors, then it's probably not going to be there because honestly, it's not a great franchise. Then maybe They Live and then Critters. I've only seen Critters like once, so I'm probably.
I get that, Jay, but I mean, but my favorite creature feature, if I were to really get into something like that, would be Gremlins. I think Gremlins.
Oh yeah,
are the best.
Gremlins is fantastic
when it comes to that. Oh yeah, and Chris, you missed it when Tyler ate the vomit bean. He did eat that one.
Are they actually in Flatliners? That's crazy. Oh, I've had several vomit beans, man. Come on now.
Oh, Kiefer Sutherland, I do enjoy his acting work. I liked him in what's that movie? I just blanked on it. Stand By Me, where he played the bully. Yeah. I liked him in that. And then just recently I watched Lost Boys, and I liked him in that. I thought he was great in that.
Kiefer Sutherland's fantastic. What else was he in when he was much, much older that I really liked that I'm blanking on right now that I'm going to be mad at myself for after I go to his IMDb page?
I don't know, but man, I feel so bad for going without watching Lost Boys for so long because I mean,
you just watched it recently too, yeah.
Yeah, but it could, and I agree with you because I think when I told you about this, you said it was a little overhyped. It is a little overhyped, but I see the appeal of it, and plus, the reason why I especially love it is because of where most of the filming took place. It took place in Santa Cruz, which is actually not far from where I used to live. It's like about a 45-minute hour drive, maybe, and some of the scenes were shot on Highway 1, which is the Pacific Coast Highway where I used to drive. And it's that part of the Pacific Coast Highway that I used to drive on all the time whenever I make my way out there. So, yeah, I don't know. Because it's one of the closest films to home. I think that's probably why I got a soft spot for it.
Right. Did you know that Kiefer Sutherland was a voice actor on The Land Before Time?
I did not know that. I love The Land Before Time.
I do too. Interesting.
That's one of my favorite childhood movies, man.
Kiefer Sutherland's fantastic, though.
What up, Tater?
First experience with Jason. What up, Tater? First experience with Jason was seeing him kill a couple, and my thoughts on it were he's just mad he gets no action. Okay. Hot take.
Yeah, Jason gets no love.
24, I think, was what I saw him on that I was surprised about. Yes. Favorite horror character is werewolf. Wait, what? Lost Boys is awesome.
Oh, the classic.
No, and it's a good movie. The only thing that bothers me is like it's like a niche fan thing. It's just like, okay, I like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Sierra just watched it the other day.
Just watched that too.
The first time.
Yep. So did I.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My time when I watched it was my first viewing.
Yeah. So point being, I like that movie. I'm not going to devote my life to it or talk about how like it's the greatest movie of all time. It's not. It's a throwaway movie. It's a B movie.
Right.
It's just I like it. Like it's fun to me.
It is. Yeah. It's a fun B movie.
Yeah, and so it's like I'm not saying the Lost Boys is like that, but I'm saying the fan base is the equivalent of if I was like, you haven't seen fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space, you're the worst person ever. It's the greatest movie of all time. That's the equivalent of, except millions of people do that over Lost Boys because Johnny Depp's cute, you know. Also, fuck allergies.
Johnny Depp's in Lost Boys?
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing Johnny Depp in Lost Boys.
Is he,
I know.
Is he?
I know. I saw. I saw the.
Don't make me rethink my life. Hold up. I gotta double check. Don't make me rethink.
Check the cast because I did not see Johnny Depp in that movie. I need to go rewatch that movie if he's in it. I don't recall seeing him in it. But I did see the guy who played. Is it Bill and Bill and Ted? He's in that movie. He's one of the vampires.
Is Johnny Depp not in Lost Boys?
No. Huh. You tripping, dog?
Who was I thinking of that looks like Johnny Depp? Well, I'm terrible about actors anyway.
You're thinking of the guy who played he's the hero of the story. He plays Corey Haim's older brother. He does look like Johnny Depp. I'll give you that much.
I don't even know actors. Like I know a handful of actors.
Corey Haim was one of the Corys.
Recognize them.
Corey Haim was one of the Corys that died. Corey Feldman's still alive.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him. I don't know him. I'm terrible with actors, man. I either I like something or I don't. I'm not a fan of like actors, you know. Cool. I don't know. I'm terrible. All right.
But I did enjoy Lost Boys. So I think Lost Boys is a good movie.
I mean, yeah, it's
definitely one I would consider adding to my collection.
It's a good movie. It should be watched. Like if you haven't seen it, you should absolutely watch it.
Yeah.
No arguments at all for me on that. Open this up for a couple of minutes at the end. I keep yawning, which tells me like I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. We're at an hour and a half. I don't want to cut it there. But
that means you're old.
Bro, I feel old today. Not even joking. Dropping the link in the chat if you guys want to jump in.
Yes.
You are welcome to jump in and join the conversation. It is Halloween. Let's talk about some Halloween things. Yes. Favorite franchises are Pirates of the Caribbean and Harry Potter. Harry Potter and Pirates are both fantastic franchises, man. Like 100%. As far as it goes, I like Harry Potter a little bit more than Pirates, especially now that Pirates is like, if it goes forward, it won't have Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp is the heart and soul of Pirates for me. He says after he says he doesn't fanboy over people. But also, what up, Jay?
What up?
There you go. But yeah, no. Pirates kind of is gonna be a dead franchise to me soon, just because you know, if they make anything else,
it's just too many of those damn movies now.
Not even that, because they're enjoyable. The ones that are out that have Johnny Depp in them are enjoyable enough. It's just if you try to give me a Pirates movie without Johnny Depp, I'm going to
boycott.
Reject it. I don't care. The franchise officially has to be dead to me, and it's like
I feel the same way.
Yeah, it's like Jack Sparrow is the center of that franchise anyway. And honestly, I don't even want to watch a Pirates movie that doesn't have Jack Sparrow in it. Nobody else can play Jack Sparrow because Jack Sparrow is Johnny Depp. It's just Johnny Depp.
One of my favorite scenes.
Well, it's actually
one of my favorite scenes.
It's actually Johnny Depp playing Keith Richards, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it's Johnny Depp like without a shower. Like
well, one of my favorite scenes from one of the pirate movies has always been one of the rival pirates is telling Johnny, you're supposed to be dead, and he responds to him like,
I am
not.
Oh yeah.
No, you mean I'm not. I love that part.
No, I mean everything. Which one was it that he was less involved with? Like the one where they were in England and Barbossa had become a pirateer or a privateer. That one was a little.
Long since I've seen him.
Yeah, that one was a little off for me more than the rest. But
it was probably the more recent one because of the trial with Amber.
Maybe. What up, Wick?
What up? Yeah, that had to be when him and Amber Heard were having their battle because they said something about him being in England during the shoot of one of the pirates where she was there and something happened to his finger.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It was less
Bro,
enjoyable. I mean, later movies in the franchise fall off.
I seriously am like jaw dropped that neither one of you have seen Flatliners. You guys are both horror people,
Yeah,
and you haven't seen Flatliners.
And I'm not a horror person, but I remember
one,
seeing the previews and stuff for it.
Another one that you haven't seen or didn't mention is the Poltergeist franchises.
Oh, I love Poltergeist. True. Well, okay. To be fair, I also love The Exorcist.
I've seen the first Poltergeist.
I love The Exorcist. I love like I mean, there are a lot of movies that I didn't mention that I enjoy. I do like the Poltergeist. You know what I really like, and I cannot get my wife to watch it with me, is Leprechaun. Did you guys watch the Leprechaun movies?
I was gonna bring Leprechaun up, bro.
Fun.
Dude. So Poltergeist was, or not Poltergeist, but Flatliners was famous when Lost Boys came out, and that's why they put Kiefer Sutherland, and then I think Kevin Bacon. I can't remember what he did at that time, but it was something big, and I don't remember what it was.
It can't be many things, because honestly, like Kevin Bacon is such a niche guy. Like
he is, but he's done a lot of movies though. I mean, he's in a lot.
He did, I think it was earlier this year we watched it. He did a horror movie that came out on Peacock, which shout out to Peacock. I will shill for them for free all the time, because shout out to Peacock. It is the best streaming service that you can invest in. But I think I want to say this one was a Peacock original. I can't remember what it was, but Kevin Bacon was randomly the killer. And
dude, he's in another horror film, Stir of Echoes. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I love Stir of Echoes.
Dude, that's a great freaking horror. Dude, that is a great one.
It's
almost like a Sixth Sense kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's got suspense as well as horror in it.
It's really good.
Kevin Bacon is lovely. He's a national treasure. Fuck Nicolas Cage. Like
I also like the movie Identity, which to me is awesome suspense thriller / horror movie.
Have y'all ever seen Butterfly Effect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I've seen that one.
Butterfly Effect is phenomenal, man. Honestly, like, I put the Butterfly Effect in the category of movies that if you haven't watched them, you are just absolutely missing out. Like, it's even a cultural reference. Like, everybody talks about the Butterfly Effect. Like, it's not like that's like, you know, just this thing that everyone was talking about before the movie, and then
it's a really well done movie. It's a really
well done. It is.
It's a fucking phenomenal movie, man.
Yeah. Jason, no, Jay. Jay, did you say the movie Identity with Liam Neeson?
I don't remember if Liam Neeson was in it, but no, Identity is a suspense thriller horror movie about a group of people meeting up at a hotel and systematically one by one dying.
Jay, all the drugs.
I'm very sure that's Liam Neeson, if I'm not wrong.
Let me give you a little bit of a clip of Flatliners. So these doctors get together, okay, outside of their practice, and they kill each other. They take themselves to flatline and then bring themselves back. And each one of them has connections from the afterlife afterwards.
Right.
And there's a little freaking boy in a red hood in that fucking movie that petrified me when I was a kid. I mean, scared the living shit out of me. Worse than any other fucking movie out there that was there. And I seen Leprechaun, I seen Hellraiser, I seen all of them freaking dude. Freddy, like that little boy in that hood, bro.
Hey, Terminator, Marilicious says you're wrong. Identity does not star Liam Neeson.
Then it must have been a different movie. Because I know that there's an intense thriller movie from Liam Neeson. That's something.
It's called Taken.
Nope.
Taken.
It's not Taken. I know. I knew you guys would say that, but it's not.
It is.
He also has a newer movie out that's on the same premise as Taken, but not in that franchise.
But Flatliners.
Oh, it's Memory.
It's called Took.
No, it's not Memory.
Flatliners is what they should have done with Scream, dude. They should have left Scream alone
Did I see Flatliners?
No, I disagree.
I
I disagree with that.
I feel like there's no way I've not seen a movie that has Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Bacon, and Julia Roberts in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, Jay, the movie.
You just probably forgot about it, Alpha.
Yeah,
oh no, you would
positive.
remember the little kid in the red frickin' hood. You would remember that.
Yeah, no, the movie I was.
You don't forget that.
The movie that I was talking about is called Unknown with Liam Neeson. So I thought I must have
let's
switched
just put in the chat.
Identity and Unknown. Yeah, Unknown. Unknown's a great movie. It doesn't.
There was one movie that I've been wanting to see. It has what's his name from Boy Meets World in it, Ryder Strong. It's called Cabin Fever. I've been wanting to see.
Oh, that's a horrible movie.
I saw that. I watched it specifically because he was in it. Yeah, it's not good.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that mobile phone movie.
Yeah. Now I have a question. What do y'all think about the Left Behind series?
I've never watched it.
I haven't watched it. I remember when it was books. I had a friend, probably like 10, 11 years ago, recommend the books to me, and I never read them. And then I saw when it adapted over as a show, and I've always been interested in seeing it, but I haven't.
Because I was always told those had heavy religious overtones in them.
Well, yeah, the setting is after the rapture, and
right.
Everyone on Earth is who got left behind in the rapture, and that's why it's always interested me. I never watched
like the same premises of Book of Eli.
Yeah.
How long does it take for the cilantro to hit?
It just came through, but there's no sound alerts on this stream because we're going through the restream.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cilantro, sir.
Cilantro.
I finished my water, so I can't.
I'll sip on my Coke. There you go.
Hey,
I had a water.
The Coke is more deadly than vodka, sir.
That is not true at all, sir.
No, it's not true.
Me and vodka don't go hand in hand.
There were so many good movies when I was a kid, and that's why I'm surprised you never played that Nightmare game either, because that game is freaking crazy, dude.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, I will say, it's one of those things where like horror is just such a large genre in like all platforms. I would be surprised if anyone has seen like every horror movie and played like every game,
dude,
and all that, you know.
I showed you what Nightmare was, right?
Yeah.
So it's a videotape game.
Yeah. No, you
watch a movie and play along with the movie.
You know what's wild? I remember seeing that, and not even like as a kid. I remember seeing that like maybe like 8-10 years ago or something like that, and being like, I really want to fucking play this game.
Dude, it's freaking intense. I'm not gonna lie.
It seems exactly like something I would enjoy.
I know you would. The only problem with it is, and they do have extensions, right? They have different versions of it.
Right.
The only problem is once you play it once, there's kind of like
no replayability.
Not really. I mean, because you kind of know what's going to happen.
Well, so cool things like that, because there's a game that I have. It's a really complex board game, and it's based on Dungeons and Dragons. And so it's kind of like that. Except it's like random cards decide what's happening next in the story, you know? It's called Gloomhaven. And so basically, you take the role just like you would as a player in Dungeons and Dragons. And then the whole world, the story, the map, like where you go, all that is determined randomly by drawing cards. It takes like 5 fucking hours to set up the board game to play, and you can only play with 1 to 4 people. But I enjoy those experiences. The reason I thought about it is because it's kind of like that, except instead of like, you know, you play the tape and play along with it, this one, they have an app actually for the game where you can get a narrator and you just like tap the number of the card that you got, you know, and it plays like it narrates everything for you, and it's pretty cool.
Right.
That said, when I try to play it with my wife, which I have tried to do before, she goes, I don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Do my character for me. And I'm like, oh, so I get to play this alone with you watching. Like that's just so fun.
Yeah, I tend to gravitate toward the parody comedy aspect of horror because I don't like blood and guts, and two, I'm just not that big of a fan of horror.
There are a lot of horror movies that don't actually go to blood and guts, though.
Have you ever seen? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You did.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay, but my question is: have you guys seen the horror movie Antlers?
No.
That one's genuinely like one of the last horror movies that actually like terrified me, like actually like scared me. Like it's a good movie.
None of us know it. Next topic. I watched a really good. Speaking of Peacock, I watched a really good horror movie on Peacock recently. If you haven't seen it, you should watch Get Out.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Get Out is interestingly enjoyable. I was surprised with how much I enjoyed this movie, especially because Sierra on a whim was like, "Hey, I heard this is really good. We should watch it." And normally when she does that, like I'm told it's a horror movie, and then I see fucking like animated butterflies flying.
Have you seen Us by Jordan Peele? He made Us right after Get Out.
Oh my goodness, bro! The Others.
The Others.
Good one.
The Others, man, that was a good one too.
Also, have you seen Red State or Tusk?
Nicole Kidman was in it, right?
I forget the name of the movie, but there.
And calm down, Jiminator, because they said the others, not the others.
Yes, I got you. But
Jim doesn't like.
What's that one movie that's it's got like mist in the?
I know he likes the one udder.
There's like aliens, and it's got like a super devastating ending. I think it stars Thomas Jane.
No, I thought you were talking about Independence Day. But...
well, I'm gonna spoil the ending. I haven't seen the movie, but like, it's like this town in a fog. There's like alien.
Whoa, hold on. You said two things that don't belong.
Mist. No.
You've never seen the movie, but you're gonna spoil.
But you already know the ending.
Yeah, I just know what the movie's about.
It's the Mist, and you could have literally not said anything else. I'm gonna give you a spoiler, Jim. That's not the ending of the movie. That's the whole fucking movie.
Nailed it times two, Jiminator.
Hey, I'll take my L
today.
I like it though, and I will say it's not that it's scary, but it's like it's intriguing enough to make you like walk outside and see a thick fog and just be like, are we
that not many people mention the fog.
Yeah. It's like, are we doing this shit today? You know, like the fog's good too. Yeah,
I mean, Alfred Hitchcock. That's what we're talking. We're talking about the birds now. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, let's go straight up, man. Those shitty, those shitty like. Man, it gets me every time. I will say, when I was in college, I bought because when you're in college, you go to the $5 bins a lot to figure out what movies you're watching. I bought Alfred Hitchcock's entire collected works. Like they fit in a DVD like set that is roughly like $8,
which you could not get now.
yeah.
Right.
So I bought this and just spent time binging them, and that was the first time I'd actually watched the birds. Because obviously you talk about it and see clips from it. Nobody actually fucking watches it. But I bought it and I watched it and I was like, at the time though, I bet these motherfuckers were shitting their fucking pants watching that shit. Like in all honesty, it is kind of creepy somehow.
I know people to this day that have watched the movie The Birds, and when they see a group of birds anywhere together congregating, they start to freak out a little bit.
That movie was dumb.
No, it was.
It was, but
like
some people have a phobia after watching it.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I'm like, dude, okay, punch the fucking bird. All right, like. It's not going to do anything to you.
Shower after Psycho.
Grab it and kick it, okay? Like, it's going to go away. It's just like the phone thing, right? It's like that was just, I'll
I do-
unplug the phone and it's over. The movie's over.
I've never played the Silent Hill series.
I do the same shit though, Mary. Like fog around every time I put myself in a horror setting, whether it's Silent Hill, whether it's The Mist, it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm just like, oh, we doing this shit today. Let's go.
Have you guys played Silent Hill?
You know, we talked about so many
Yeah.
great horror movies, including, you know, some clown horror like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But what about the one clown that we have yet to discuss? And that is old Pennywise.
No.
Yes.
I
We're
mean,
gonna stay away. We're gonna steer
Yes.
clear. We're gonna steer clear
No.
of that conversation.
I've never.
We can't talk horror without Pennywise. Come on, now.
Nah, we gotta.
He blows that,
You guys don't even
Yes.
know. Y'all don't even know.
I never watched the original,
We don't
but
even know.
the remakes are pretty good.
We actually did discuss Captain Spaulding Tech. You guys already missed this. See, if you scroll back up in the chat, you'll see where all these things were happening right here. And then look at this. Look at this. Earlier shout out right there, bottom left. You see it? RIP Captain Spaulding. Boom.
I didn't think it was that fucking. I don't know. It didn't bug me.
What?
No, it's the movies are okay. I've never seen the original though.
What, Captain Spaulding?
No, it.
No, it.
Oh, it. No, they're fantastic.
The one with Tim Curry.
Nah.
Well, okay. Let me rephrase. Okay, they are enjoyable movies unless you read the books and then realize like the motivation behind it all, and then they become real creep fest that I just don't enjoy going to.
Well, because Stephen King's a fucking creep.
Well, but you
Yeah.
do know that in the book, like Pennywise is written to be a pedophile, like straight up.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
duh.
you do
He
know, too,
lures
that in
little
the
kids.
book-
He lures little kids into a fucking.
Yeah.
You do know too that in the book when the kids, when they make a pact, they run a train on the girl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to know all that shit. And you know what?
That's
now
what I'm
that
saying.
now that that's being said, Alpha, that conversation that we
Yes.
had about Pennywise back in
Yes.
the day,
Yeah.
and the relative to that other one makes
and
sense.
And that's what I'm saying. It makes total sense because
Now it makes sense.
the franchise is a total creep franchise.
Well, the idea of Pennywise was inspired by, what was that clown? He was a real clown that actually
Casey?
was a child predator. Yes,
Gacy, John Wayne
John
Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy. Yeah,
The other thing is,
that's what Pennywise is based on.
Stephen King's gone on record as saying all of his horror movies come from his own fear.
Mm.
I think he's a creep.
Yeah, but he's still.
I think he's just
Yeah,
great.
he's still.
Probably.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
There's no universe where I can see that man and not think creep.
Right? Anywhere, not ever.
It's in how he talks. It's weird to me that there is a creep reference in every one of his fucking books.
Well, no. What's weird to me is he is what did they say he was? That he is the son of that other one. Was it the son?
Damn, I want to drink.
Oh, we're talking about Pennywise. Yes. No, the ancestor.
Yeah.
What is
If
that?
Chris is still here, he might appreciate this.
You guys? Did you guys know that
Chris.
Pennywise? Did you guys know that Pennywise is the ancestor of the Ouija board demon?
It's true. You can actually Google this because we did. This is a genuine, not even made up, like a genuine, like thought theory, logically placed together chain of things that exists on the internet.
Yeah, no, anything that involves Ouija boards, I stay way clear of. Like,
Yeah, but
movies
you don't know
or anything.
You haven't followed the channel lore for the last year, obviously. If you don't understand why that sparks my interest so much.
Yeah.
The Led Zeppelin curse.
Do you remember the video of the Curse of Zeppelin?
Yes, I do remember that.
Everything that has followed. Okay, that led to the Ouija board demon.
Yeah, Zazo, right, or whatever.
Don't say his fucking name.
I mean, I'm glad you fucked it up, but yes.
Well, I have no idea, bro. I don't
Do not
remember
say
that
his
well.
name. Do
Yeah,
not.
you don't want to speak the name.
Oh,
Yes, do not.
I did it like 10 times during that stream, and some weird shit started happening in my house right after. I'm just saying, like.
Right.
But yeah,
Junior, if weird things happen in my house, I'm blaming you for it.
But if you think about it, he's luring little kids into the sewer. So the fact that he is an ancestor kind of makes sense.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like
it's kind of weird,
bro. And here's
it's really weird.
You know what's weird? What's weird is if you look into the Ouija board demon a lot, it's just so wild how like nobody has ever really made a concerted effort to put him together like across everything and like deep dive talking about him or whatever. But everybody has the same fucking story.
Right.
Every story is the same, man.
Dude, you know, like, it makes me wonder, dude, if Stephen King is a warlock, like 100%. And I know that some people will take that in a weird way, but I really do believe he's a warlock.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What up, Mike? I mean, you close there. You shouldn't
do that.
That actually goes into another rabbit hole that we took right after. If you spell it out like that, I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Who has like a fire detector battery going dead or whatever the fuck?
Somebody's got to beep.
Not me.
Somebody needs to buy a battery for that fucking fire detector or smoke detector.
Bubba
I'm
J.
just saying. Also, Mike, if you want to jump up, we're talking horror movies right now and you know, Halloween shit. You're welcome to jump in or not. It's up to you. But the link is pinned. I didn't pin it before, but now I've pinned it. The link is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. Also, forgive my snotty voice, allergies. Like literally yesterday, I'm pretty sure the temperature was 70. Today we maxed out in the 40s, and so like my fucking whole existence is in question right now.
Yeah, we've been hitting the 40s too, and for California standards, that is pretty cold.
Can you season and we're down to 54.
Can you tell me how much of a mindfuck Halloween is when you're grown up as a kid being told not to take candy from strangers, and then you go up to the stranger's fucking house and you take candy from them?
Yeah. It's well that's the thing. So like with my kid, like we do the trick or treating, but we really only go to like nicer houses like around us and stuff where my daughter knows most of the people or is interactive with most of the people, you know. But like I'm thankful to live in a city. So my city does this thing, they call it Boo on Main. And so they shut down Main Street and you basically walk up and down Main Street and walk around the city park. And you know, it's like the local businesses, all the churches, like
a trunk or treat kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, not exactly. Like everybody dresses. It's like packed and it's actually closer to trick or treat when we were kids than like the shit that most people do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a Main Street festival.
Yeah,
like kids still do trick or treating because of all the push for trick or treats and things like that.
Yeah, it's so yeah, it's kind of like a trunk or treat in the sense that like they set up like a little drop tent, you know, and like they'll put up some things and decorate it and stuff, but like it's just like it's a really nice thing, you know, and I can take my kid there and not worry that like something shitty or crazy. Okay, somebody has a fucking smoke detector that is hitting the innermost part of my inner ear.
Yeah, it just hit my ear too.
But so like my church, like we had a booth set up at the at Boo on Main this year. It was the first year that we had actually done it, but like, you know, the kids come through and so like you give them a little bit of candy and stuff, but like, so like my church did like little 3 stops at it. So like the first one you get like the Book of Life where it actually like talks through like, you know, the birth, death, and resurrection of Jesus and the reason for all that. And then like after that, and that's mostly for the parents because it's kind of a thick book. It's actually a really cool book.
Jay is the one with the smoke alarm.
But then Fuck you, Jay.
There might be vibrations from my alerts.
Perhaps.
Because I don't have a smoke alarm going off.
Do you have something that is going?
It's probably alerts from my phone going visit.
Yeah, that came from Jay.
Probably the body in Jason's closet.
But the second stop is like, the kids. Then the kids say trick or treat and get candy and everything. And then the third one is like the children church thing. And Em was super excited because like her little youth leader was there and talking to her and gave her a little like crossword puzzle like activity thing. But it's cool because we do like like little pumpkin decorations and everything at it and everything that say like there was one with a cat that said Jesus is perfect and stuff like that. It's like it is what it is. But like I like it though because it's like the trunk or treat things and the little community things, like they're cute and like they let kids still kind of feel like we did back in the day when our parents like kicked us out of the car and told us to go get candy up and down the road, but like I don't know, it's like clean and safe.
Yeah, here a bunch of the churches get together and do a trunk or treat. Each one does their own on a specific day, and then they have trick or treat at the mall where shops and everybody give away candy to the kids.
I'm sorry, my city doesn't have a mall.
Yeah, I know, we're fancy.
Yeah, Tyler City's not hip.
Well,
we have casinos and 24-hour bars too.
I'm within 45 minutes of 3 malls. I'll have you know. Okay.
Okay.
But no.
But yeah, just like having the mall, we also have 24-hour casinos and 24-hour bars.
You know who else loved malls? Drake.
Your mom?
No, Drake.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift is the biggest fucking joke, man. I'm so tired of hearing how she put Travis Kelce on the map. I know at this point my wife does it just to fuck with me, but it still infuriates me so much. She's like, oh, look, it's that guy that Taylor Swift put on the map. And I'm like, you need to shut the fuck up right now. Like, actually.
What's funny is him and his brother have a podcast, and they addressed that issue and laughed about it.
I have not seen that. I don't give a shit if they laughed about it. I'm not laughing about it. It's not my fault that you don't know one of the fucking greatest athletes that is, and I'm not even a Chiefs fan, but like, come the fuck on. Like, Gronk gets all this attention because he's a great tight end. He's got a fucking Monster energy drink named after him. Gronk gets all the attention, but Travis Kelce is the guy that Taylor Swift put on the map. Travis Kelce is 10 times the fucking athlete that Gronk is.
Right.
That reminds me. You know what movie I seen yesterday for the first time?
What? No, what?
Gronk's New Groove, or whatever the sequel is.
Just shut up.
I didn't even know that shit existed, and Emperor's New Groove is one of my favorite movies ever.
No, I want you to understand something, Jim, because you don't know American football well enough to really understand how much I mean this.
Where does this go to football?
I don't. Really?
Wait, really, dude? You had to ask that question? Oh my god, dude!
Where did we go to football?
We went from Taylor Swift to football.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention.
I don't hate anyone. Okay, I do not hate a person on earth. I despise people. There is no one on earth that I want.
Okay.
There's no one on earth that I want to hate more than Gronkowski, Rob Gronkowski. Except, well, okay, no, I'll take that back. Tom Brady, but Gronk is a close second.
Right. I feel you.
That's all.
Mine would have to be AlphaTyler. Are you seeing what I just sent you?
What the fuck?
Yeah. What is that, bro?
No idea.
Huh.
Bro, I wish we had a way. Like, dude, it's fucking weird, bro. The weather,
Yeah.
dude. Well, I've never seen. Dude, it's fucking weird as shit.
What? Okay, so I was caught on the first one because the first one was weird to me, but the second one, holy shit! It's like the weather is following the motherfucker.
They're all look at all the circles, bro.
Yeah, no,
It's a bunch of circles.
I like how y'all just talking about this thing like as if we're in the know already about this.
No,
I don't
it's,
know what the fuck
well,
you're talking about.
It's a weather map. It's a weather map, and it's all there's a bunch of these little circles, like, and it's weather all over the United States. All over the United States, bro. It's fucking weird looking. I could put it in the Discord. You want me to put it in the Discord?
Put it in the Discord for them, but let's not elaborate too much on stream right now. What the fuck?
Call can't go flip over into Discord or anything. I have to stay in the call or I lose the call.
Jay, you sound like all the drugs.
He does.
Like, you told me those Percocets were not getting you high the other day. You're a liar.
They're not getting me high. I've been laying in bed and I just woke up literally right before I jumped up here.
I've heard you when you've just woke up before. You don't sound like this. You are the drugs.
Yeah, we don't believe you, sir. We don't believe you, sir.
If there was a definition of fucking wasted, it would be Jay's picture.
Yeah, maybe not.
What are they, perk 40s?
I think they're perk 10s. I'm not sure.
He doesn't even know what he's taking. He's just taking it.
I mean, it says codone on it, but that's all I could read off of it.
They're perk 10s. That's weak, dog.
Did you
you got a low constant, my man.
Jim and Jay, did you look in general in Discord?
No, I can't.
Let me hold up.
I can't flip over from my phone to Discord to look.
I'm just curious to see what other people say about like what they're. I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at it whenever I get out, and I'll message you.
He'll be too high. He's gonna forget about it.
I am not Jiminy.
In general,
for the YouTube overlords that have already flagged this stream for some reason as inappropriate content that is not suitable for ads, because I did get your notification. Thank you. I just want to point out he's high on prescription medicine because he had his toe cut off.
And apparently I had a clone that was picking on poor Jay and threatened Jay, not knowing that he's a cancer survivor and an amputee now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good job.
And the guy backpedaled quick whenever I pointed that out. I mean,
oh yeah,
this dude threatened to pull up to my house and fight me face to face, and then I pointed out that I'm a cancer survivor, and that probably would not look good on him. And he was like, "Oh, well, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Jason TV."
That motherfucker gonna walk up to your hospital bed and beat the shit out of you, dog.
Wait, hold up. What happened?
So I have a clone. You have to go watch my video I just uploaded. I won't go into full detail, but I have a clone that has been going after me, and I guess Jay decided to chime in the comments, and I didn't get to see the dude's comment, but I could tell he put something there because then he deleted it because it looked weird. It looked like Jay responded to his own comment, which was weird.
Yeah.
But apparently he threatened to pull up on Jay, and Jay had to tell him, dude, I'm a cancer survivor and now an amputee. I don't think it's a good look for you to pull up on me. So, dude backpedaled and said, "Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant the other J. I meant Jason JV."
Now, the original comment I had posted was stating that I've known Jason JV for almost 3 years now online, and I've never heard of anybody else with the name Jason JV other than him. And I just left it at that. He then commented a long diatribe going off about, be careful who you're talking to. You don't know me. I could pull up on your house. I'm about that life. This, that, and the other. And I just simply went, that's fine, but it's probably not a good look since I'm a skin cancer survivor and just had my big toe amputated. So, feel free. And that's when he backpedaled in his comment.
Prime Pickens, dog.
Dude just made a total ass out of himself, dude. It was hilarious.
Listen, immediate street cred though. Can we talk about how hard you are if you just like roll up on like Jay right now and just beat the fuck out of him and leave?
Why would you say that?
Real gangster.
Man. That makes you hard as fuck.
Oh yeah, so hard.
That's the new thug life nowadays.
I like beating on people who don't have legs.
Oh my gosh.
That's about the funniest shit I heard Jimmy say, dude.
The funny thing is the people without legs would probably kick your ass because their arms would be massive.
You gonna roll up on that dude that does like professional cycling with his hands, and he's just gonna fucking hold on to a light post with one hand and just beat the fuck out of you with the other one. Have you seen that shit though? Like the dude I'm talking about, I can't remember his name.
No.
This dude this dude he's like amputated from like the waist down. I imagine from the dick down because I watched a video about like how he still shits and pisses. But like, anyway, he has nothing. Like he has no legs. Like not even like stubs. Like nothing. And like he does like professional cycling, but he has like a custom bike where he hand pedals like the shit,
Mm-hmm.
And this dude like walks around literally like he's that dude who like walks around on his hands, I'm just saying like that man's arms are fucking massive. I could see that dude just like popping up off of his bike, spring loading in the air, grabbing the light post, and then just like fucking jaw jacking Jim.
Oh shit.
Dude, he literally just watched that happen in his mind.
I did.
Yeah, what I Jason was himself watch having the artificial leg and take off the artificial leg and start beating Jiminator with it.
Yeah, see, yours was built up. My mind, when Jim said he likes beating up people with no legs, like that shit that I just explained was literally the thought that I had. Like it wasn't like, how would that work out for Jim? No, like I remembered that dude, and that dude is beating the fuck out of you.
YouTube, it was a joke. All right,
nope.
I don't actually like doing that.
You think it's a joke until you find him and he saw this video, and now like you're dead.
And he's coming after me. Guys, back me up. I'm American.
Bro, I'm about to remix this live after it's over because you can do that now, and I don't do shorts nearly often enough. I'm about to remix this shit zoomed in on Jim, just saying, I like to beat up people with no legs. Like, that's it. 3 seconds short at Jiminator J. Fucking, I like to beat up people with no legs.
At Christopher Reeves.
At Jiminator J. At Christopher Reeves. At that dude that I was talking about. I'm gonna find that dude. No, this is happening.
You won't know.
No,
you can't.
Dude, you cannot do that to me.
It's my content. You agreed to be part of my content when you jumped on this page.
But I'm your friend.
I mean, there's no you thinking got a voice change on, Jiminator.
You are my friend, Jiminator, and that's part of why it's happening, but also because there are a lot of friends that I have on YouTube who are going to find that hilarious.
I said it in such a monotone voice too. People are gonna sit.
You did.
Bro,
You made
I may even super chat next live stream just to get it done.
Oh, and once it's done, I'd be requesting that shit on every live stream.
It's not gonna last until the next live stream. That shit's going up tomorrow, like straight up.
Okay. How much for you not to do that?
$50 to share on all platforms. Jiminator beats legs.
Man, I don't know. That kind of sounded a little OnlyFans-ish right there.
You know, I mean,
it's just a quick super chat.
Dude, okay, dude, please.
Dude, hey, think about it though. With that name, with that title, think about how many views he'd get just off of the title.
That's facts.
Oh no.
Jim beats legs. Wait, what is this? What are they talking about?
Huh?
Beats legs. What the hell?
Man. This is
Oh,
the best show ever. This is why one of our better awesome shows in a long time, dog.
It's good.
Fuck yeah.
It's an awesome good time.
It is an awesome good time.
Jay is stuck in a permanent good time right now. Those perk 10s. I gave
on
the
a
man
lovely one right now.
I gave the man too much credit. I thought they were perk 40s. Those perk 10s are fucking kicking his ass.
Like I said, I'm not sure what the milligram strength is.
Well, I mean, I just went with perk 40 because like every time they give me Percocets, they give me perk 40s. But like if you're on 10s, God bless you, brother. Either your liver is failing or you're a saint.
Oh no,
or skinny.
Well, he is skinny.
Yeah, well, when I went in the hospital, I'm down to like 200 pounds. So
Yeah, and you're what, 6'5", 6'3"?
4.
Huh?
6'4".
Okay.
I'm just under simple. He has me by an inch.
6'3", 200 pounds. I wonder what that comes out to the BMI calculator with.
Well,
it comes out to beating people with no legs.
It comes out to Jiminator is about 6'3" to the best of my recollection.
No, nope, I'm exactly 6 foot.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it comes out to he's around your height and like 3 times your weight, so he's beating the shit out of you.
Give him a perk 10 first. Give him a perk 10 first.
Perk 10 first, like drop it in his mouth and then just fucking go at it. You know what? I take it back. I get it, YouTube. I know why you took away ads for this stream.
I'm on here, that's why.
Nah, dog. Like by default, literally every stream that I do that doesn't have copyright claims, like by default, YouTube automatically marks it as unsuitable now, and I have to go through and request a review. And every time, because I obviously like my reaction streams, I don't request a review, you know, because I'm like, okay, I know I'm infringing on copyrights at some point. Like y'all can have your revenue from that, but like these streams and like the game streams, like I don't play copywritten shit, and still YouTube's like nope, no monetization. And so I go through and request a review on it, and every time I do that, they're like, oh yeah, it is suitable for all viewers, and I'm like, oh, I fucking know.
With no input.
It's
Hey,
like,
Jason, Chris is back in chat. You can show him the figure you had.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yo, Chris, I got something that I think you might appreciate, bro.
Now let's wait 5 minutes for the chat to catch up.
Right.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
Here it comes any minute now.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Jim Beats People with No Legs podcast.
I knew that was coming too. Oh shit.
Jim, so when did you discover that you hated legs or leg people? People.
I'm not doing this shit again.
Hey,
What is offensive about
Jiminator,
it?
yo, so Jiminator's been going to the gym, right? Guess which day is his worst day?
Leg?
I mean, don't everyone jump up at once.
Is it leg day?
Jiminator, what is so offensive about it? Is it the hairiness or is it the kneecap? Which one? I don't.
He actually stumbled across his mother's Only Feet page, and that's why now he hates feet.
It's childhood trauma. He caught his mom with a man that looked like a Y.
Oh god.
Well, it's been fun.
Were you traumatized? Were you traumatized as a kid with an impossible sit-up, and then that's why you hate legs?
Well, I just woke up one day and I said, fuck them.
Wow. No, that's wrong words. Don't use that. Don't use that way.
He accidentally found feet tender while looking for regular.
I'm not sure if you know this or not, but you don't fuck the leg.
I mean, if she got some bitchin' cankles, you might be able to.
Oh my goodness, pick a roll.
Oh god. Oh god.
Where's this going? You took us down a weird road.
I don't know.
This usually happens when I.
It's all Jiminator's fault.
It is.
Jiminator's a leg hater. It's all his fault.
I took an innocent, sarcastic comment, and then it turned into something weird, like it usually does.
But who picks that phrase of all phrases in the English language?
What were we talking
say
about
that
before?
phrase,
Because honestly, I don't remember how it got to this point.
You
started
you
it.
beat people with no legs.
We were talking about an ass. We were talking about an asshole pulling up on Jay, and you just lean back and
oh yeah, how the guy was gonna
people with no legs.
The dude was threatening to beat Jay up, and he was talking about how he was an amputee and cancer survivor. And somewhere in between, we started talking about.
Do you like beating people with uncurable cancer too?
Oh my!
I'm surprised YouTube didn't email me that comment because I was gonna use that as a receipt.
Oh my goodness, man!
Oh man!
I was gonna put in the community post like, "Bruh, how you gonna pull up on me when you're more concerned about pulling up on a guy who's a cancer survivor and an amputee?"
Right?
Is that the new standard for thug life these days?
Right.
Even worse, he would roll up on like a street corner and it's a Vietnam vet in a wheelchair with no legs.
Oh. Fucking Lieutenant Dan and shit.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's terrible. That's bad. That's bad.
What else is
that was all kinds of bad.
Yeah,
man. I think we're done. I think this episode's over. I don't know how we get back on horror movies at this point. Like,
well, I mean, what we just discussed, that was pretty horrifying to me.
Right? Okay. This is how it went down. We were talking about how, like, oh yeah, if you're beating on people, he's like, you're hard as fuck, and then I just mentioned.
Wait, no.
That's how it started.
Okay, I'll play. Just let him go.
What?
Don't correct him. Don't correct him. Don't correct him.
All right. So
I gotta find it again.
What's up, Jim? So we were talking about beating on people and hard as fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, like remember that? You remember that, right?
No, tell me about it.
PG-13.
I don't.
PG-13. PG-13, bro. PG-13.
I think Alpha has a new short that he's
Doc, like, how can you shut it down?
I don't know how. Shit.
It's like he didn't hear it.
All right. Here you go.
Leave.
What is this? No, stop that. That sounds horrible. Stop that.
Hey, turn the stream down.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, well then I gotta watch it. All right, I'll be right back.
What did you just do?
Oh my goodness. Bro, if you're beating somebody with no legs, is there like a happy sock involved?
Okay, literally what Jason said was, "Oh yeah, that's what thug life is like these days, or whatever." And I said, "Yeah, I love to beat on people with no legs."
Oh my god!
Sarcastically, that's how it started.
He said it again.
That's how it started.
He said it again.
It doesn't get better.
Exactly.
At that point, you just say, you know what? I don't remember. I deleted it. It's gone, and just don't even repeat yourself.
I will remember this by morning. Trust me.
Oh no, you're gonna remember it. Oh no.
Yeah, I'll see.
This stream is not getting pulled down, Jiminator. It will not be able to live what you said down.
Yeah, I'll see Tyler's notification tomorrow, and I'll be like, "Fuck."
It's gonna be on Instagram. It's gonna be on OnlyFans.
You've made my Halloween.
Tyler's gonna do a short. Tyler's gonna do a remix short on it.
This is going to become more popular than the Danger on Menace and Domir.
It's what I do.
Jim beats legs.
But Jim, Wick asked an important question. When you beat on people with no legs, when you beat these people with no legs, do you have a happy sock involved?
A what?
A happy sock.
The fuck is
a sock. A sock. Like when you're beating on people with no legs, do you use a sock?
Huh?
Oh, man.
No sock?
Well, what's a sock gonna do?
Where would you get the sock from if they got no legs?
I mean, it might give you protection. Like, do you use a sock or no?
Are you asking if I have a sock on?
Is the sock in your pocket?
No. Yeah, do you have a sock on?
No.
No?
Is the sock in your pocket?
No, let me check. No.
So it's just a bare beating, yeah?
Oh no. Oh no.
What was that? For Bessie?
For Bessie. Did you say for Bessie?
Yeah, Bessie's my crowbar.
Is that what you call your bull? Is that what you call your bull?
For Bessie. What are you doing for Bessie?
No, Bessie's my crowbar.
Okay.
I use people with no legs.
Bessie's his bull.
You're using your crowbar to beat people with no legs. What the fuck?
This is getting more violent.
Oh yeah. Those.
I have a feeling after this fucking stream, Jiminator's gonna get a visit from those Mounties. they're gonna lock his ass up after this.
I think we've got a jigsaw.
I'm in Canada, the worst country on earth.
Don't
get some. You'll probably freeze to death before you get to where I am. But
dude, the Mounties are gonna show up with a sock.
Come get some.
Jiminator's like, I welcome that with open legs.
You pull up to my crib, you're gonna get your. No, I can't say it.
Take his legs beat off.
Wait, what are you gonna get?
I can't say
it. We're keeping a PG-13 here.
Yes, we are.
Legs?
Yes, we are.
Get those legs beat off? Is that what you wanted to say?
me a second.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit. Good times. Good times.
Okay. You want to end the stream now? We're at 2.5 hours.
Do you put man?
Tyler will end the stream. Tyler will end the stream when he wants to. You're more than welcome to leave at any time.
He was already talking about ending it. I'm just saying.
You can leave whenever. We're gonna end it when we're ready to end it.
You know what? I'll stick it through. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Awkward.
Was it in between the legs?
You guys are assholes.
Oh, you didn't know?
Jim.
It's always good times when I come up here. Just
Maybe not for you, but for the rest of us. Yeah.
for everyone except me. Like,
oh god.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
You're the one that's saying this stuff.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right. And like the only reason
we're just working with what you're giving us, Jiminator. That's how we work.
You're right. I should probably go now.
I told you. You have every opportunity to take a graceful exit.
Dude, the next time you walk past the Salvation Army can, you better drop some cash in it.
Yeah.
I do have a YouTube playlist, and like it's called Legendary Streams, that I've saved a couple of Tyler streams where something really funny happened or something. And this is definitely going on number one.
Leg based?
This is definitely going on that list.
Are those streams all Jiminator? Are all the streams leg based?
Yeah. I just save his video under the playlist, and every now and then I'll go and rewatch some shit.
Jim likes to feel it.
The name of his playlist is Jiminator's leg.
Jim likes to feel a good leg at the base. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Needed this laugh.
Oh god,
it's so bad.
it's actually terrible.
I feel like whatever I feel like whatever Jay is on, we're getting a contact high from it.
Well, it ain't perk 10s then, because I'm gonna tell you that shit ain't penetrating my fucking fat cells. That shit's getting lost before it hits the liver. Like,
we know there's some cells being penetrated when you're beating a leg.
Jim loves penetrating cells with legless entities or with entities. Jay, you better watch your fucking door, Jay.
He loves penetrating his bulls too.
Whoa, wait, what?
Oh, Jiminator, you don't know the bulls life.
Sir, you miss so much, dog. You should join the Discord more often.
He's always in it. It's not like he leaves.
Right.
I know, but he wasn't really in the VCs when we were in the VCs back in the day.
Well, you did that.
I find it ironic that Jiminator wants someone else to be in the Discord more often when he's not in there as much.
I found it ironic that Jim has forgotten that he proclaimed that loud and proud on a live stream, not in the Discord.
What are we talking about? Beating legs? What are we?
You may not know this. Well, kind of actually. You may not know this, Wick. Jim grew up milking bulls in Mexico.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I said. That was my reaction.
It's like that movie scene.
Oh my.
And you don't know what a happy sock is?
Nope.
You never needed one, bro.
Oh no. What do you catch the milk in?
I just looked at the prescription bottle.
Was that too forward? I don't know.
He packs the milk in bags.
They're saying the pills are 5-350 mg.
Are you reading your freaking medication?
Yeah, my prescription pill.
So are they perk 5s?
It's 5-350 milligram.
Oh my gosh. I'm broken. I ain't laughed like that in a while.
I
You're
know,
very
right?
welcome,
That felt so
Mixer.
good.
You're very welcome. You know, laughing's the best medicine.
You
bro.
don't know what a happy sock is, but you used to milk cows.
Bulls.
No, bulls.
Right,
He used to milk bulls.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So what did you catch the milk in?
He only milked the one udder.
Right. What did you catch
The
the milk in, Jim?
Oh, you know, anything that was just lying around.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we are bashing on me again.
We need Aaron in here to derail. Okay, so
Passing on Jim as expanding.
We're not bashing. We are roasting. Okay, Jimmy Neer's the homie, so we roast the homie.
Well, not only that, but we're just expanding upon what he's already.
I mean, to be fair, he's roasting himself.
He kind of stepped into it.
I do have a lore of my own when it comes to this channel. And
he kind of steps into it, so we can't help but capitalize on it. I mean, like I said, we work with what he gives us.
The man said he beats people with no legs.
he pretty point blank came out with that. I mean, we didn't have to. We didn't have to ask.
Hey,
it was the most stoic statement I've ever heard in my life.
Usually, I would have left by now, but you know,
he can't find the exit button.
I'm just.
You're like, well, it's time for me to hit that old dusty trail.
I'm just going along with y'all today. You know what? Fuck it. You know,
need to go reminisce with the bull.
Might as well have some good times again.
You
fucking weird. Oh shit. Oh. Good times. Good times.
Brings whole new meaning to the word bullshit.
I got the giggles now.
I don't think that was the bodily excretion that Jim was looking for.
You would be correct.
Oh.
He was looking for that unpasteurized milk. You know,
this was a damn good show. This was a damn good show.
It might think it was an awesome show.
It was an awesome show.
Oh yeah,
it was an awesome show.
This is the point that it
was a damn good show.
We normally would have ended the awesome show like 30 minutes ago, but I just
unfortunately I had to come in. You know, if only I would have stayed on that sofa and played Red Dead Redemption 2. Friggin' beauty.
Making more fun of me for being high.
It's because you still have your legs.
Wait. There's no cows in Red Dead, man. Those are horses.
Yeah. You milking those now?
He's milking the horses.
Whatever I gotta do.
Jim.
But a great pawn in the great scheme.
What the fuck?
Jim, where do you find the udder on a horse?
Oh, you know. First off, don't use gloves because they don't help. Fuck that.
Right, you use a sock.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
No, you go barehanded, dog.
Oh my.
Anyway.
Okay, no.
Junior's like, nope, you go raw dog.
I finally found Wick's breaking point. Let's go.
Let's just go like.
How many buckets you gonna fill up on a typical haul?
Okay. Cheers.
Oh my gosh! Did you have a happy bucket? Was it a big gulp?
Look at Jim not even sharing cilantro. It's like, what the fuck?
No, at this point, fuck cilantro, bro. It's everything else.
No, he's trying to get so high that he'll forget about this. But like I said, this stream ain't going anywhere.
Are you gonna get
I
the
got
notification?
another full
Dog! No! How perfect is this
What?
timing?
What did he do? Cilantro?
What?
No, tomorrow's Halloween, guys.
Right?
Yeah.
That means
It's already
No,
Halloween.
it's Halloween right now.
well, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's
it
already
is.
Halloween
But
for
there's
y'all.
an important aspect of this that we haven't even realized.
So
This happened. This is a Halloween gift. Do you know what tomorrow is?
November.
November the 1st.
The beginning of Turkinator season.
Yep.
Oh yes.
No, not November.
Yes.
Fuck.
What is Turkinator?
Or in your case, there is
Cheers.
no bull November.
The Turkinator. Get to the chopper.
See, Chris.
Yes, Chris, what it?
Chris
Look at.
gets it.
Yep. This is why Chris is the homie.
Tis the season to be jolly.
Oh, it's been a year.
Tis the season
Guys,
to beat
It
up
has been a
legs.
year. It has been 1 year since we roasted our Turkinator.
Yep.
my.
Yes. Oh, Tyler. You know what happened around this time of the year a couple of years ago, right?
Halloween.
No. I made you go grab the 2A?
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, you gotta play that before you close this out. That's tradition.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's the trying to take a scary
This will
video.
be the last thing that we do on stream tonight. Then we will recount the memory.
Hey,
Yes.
are we going live
Yes.
tomorrow though?
That's
Yes.
bullshit.
We are.
Wait, what's bullshit? Wait, what the fuck just happened?
And this is why we love Wick.
You know,
This is why Wick's the
Wick,
homie.
I think it's important for you to know at this point, before we go any further, that no, I never actually milked the bull. The
Bull. That's a bunch
context behind it would save this.
You were
But-
behind the ball?
You guys are having fun, so I'm not even gonna do it today. You know what? Only today,
He was
I
behind
milked
the
the
ball.
bull. All right, only today I will say yes, even though it's not true. You know,
You were
That is-
you were given context behind the bull.
That is, I'm just gonna say, you can say it's not true all you want. That will not survive my clipping skills.
you know what? That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. It's too late already, Bubba. You said what you said. Just go
I'm going with it for today. Fuck it.
For today.
No, you're going with it forever. For as long as this stream will be allowed to be up on YouTube, you're gonna live for it.
No,
forever.
no. You are wrong. You are incorrect, sir.
You're gonna live it forever. You're gonna live it forever. You're forever doomed.
Note to self: think before speaking. A.
Thank you, Wick.
This whole bull thing is at 2 years old at this point, so I've matured a lot. I'd like to think
Bro, it's
until I
haven't.
get drunk or high. That's when things go sideways, and I am both right now. So
Okay, so what kind of context
No, you're
came
not.
from behind the bull?
no. The context is we were in the Discord VC. And, I was talking.
We were playing Jackbox games.
Were we?
100%.
I know that the reason I misspoke
Yeah.
and said bulls instead of cows was because of LC4.
Mm.
He is to blame for this whole thing.
Yeah. LC4 was in the it was actually a Discord voice chat. LC4 was with us. You and I were there. I don't think Jay was there, but I know Melbell was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget who else, but
And-
yeah, Bubba and LC4 were there, and that was when Bubba slipped up and said that he used to milk bulls.
Yeah.
Sounds like Jimmy's trying to cope.
No, that's the God honest truth, man.
He's trying to cope.
Yeah. I'll never forget it. I mean, I remember that's exactly how it happened.
So it's been going on for a couple of years now, and you think
He is right about
yeah.
it being a Discord call.
Yeah, you think that it's just going to end?
Recently, Jason and everyone else has been really chill about the whole bull thing, because they'll never let me live it down. But they've been easy on me. They've been easy on me for the last few weeks.
You do realize that I played
really.
some of those games with y'all, and I heard the story about the bull before, right?
Oh, you do know then. So you've just been playing me this entire night.
Yeah, Wick knows all about the bullshit.
Okay. Oh shit.
Does it get stuck in the hair?
Do you really want to know?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh my!
Fucking A!
All right.
Oh my!
That's what she said.
Wait, where's
I wanted to show this to my parents, but I'm just gonna have to edit it all out.
Oh man, Wick, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Where am I at here? Hold up.
Are you the one taking perks?
Yes.
No, but like for some reason, when I set this stream up, the fuck?
What is happening?
I'm not one of the faces down here, am I?
Take your cover, Jason. Or you.
We'll do it this way. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Full gainer, bud.
All right. As is Halloween tradition, damn it. We're going to go through this spooky challenge with me from how long ago was this? Fucking 3 years ago?
Like 3 years ago?
Yes. October 29th, 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna revisit. Cilantro's up front, y'all. So cilantro.
Hey, this was exactly like 2 months before I met you guys.
Oh, the days.
Yep.
I have no clue when I met you guys. I feel like I wiped it from my memory.
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
Damn.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for someone to top this scare.
It will never be topped.
This was
I don't think so either.
This was the time that I was scared on stream. So
yep, like legit scared.
yes. So we're gonna challenge with old young AlphaTyler here. Let's go.
We ready? I think he's had a minute to jump over to the computer. I'll make this big screen.
Headphones on, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Just like you watching it with me.
Yep.
Come on.
Okay, we need to do another one of these videos tomorrow.
Your reaction for a
Bro, I tried like several times this month and no one wants to do them.
You're gonna need that warning for this freaking clip that you make.
On Jorge is. You can explain that to me in a minute. Let's go. Rules. Lots off. Headphones on. We good? No hiding in the comment section.
Turn off my lights.
Hey man, this guy already knows what we're doing. Lots off. Headphones
You're trying to hype himself up.
Yep. Let's go. Look at that. Is a sexy motherfucker up there on the top up there. Look at that.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said you were hyping yourself up.
Level 1 images. Images. Okay. That ain't that bad.
I mean, to be fair, those images are kind of creepy.
Images like this kind of spook me a little bit, just
Like,
because I'm from Kentucky.
This one, yeah.
And like literally,
See, look at
you
even
walk
young
back
you
to the edge of
agrees.
my backyard.
Oh, absolutely.
You're gonna
On
find
this
like
one.
that tree line. Not exactly
No, Jim,
that
that's
tree
not
line, 'cause
a
this
bull.
tree right here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse cursor. This
Could've
one right
fooled
here
me.
looks broken a little.
Jim, I want you to know the motherfucker in this picture is real too. Like,
Bit.
Yeah, no.
I
got that
ain't
going on
even
in my
playing.
backyard, but I mean,
Oh
we're
yeah.
close.
So
those motherfuckers right there are real.
yeah.
Hey, Swamp Thing.
That ain't even.
That was a little freaky.
The mask.
Yeah.
Hell, in hell, help me.
The one before the hooded guy.
This one's
Yo,
lame.
that's from the movie The Strangers right there. I'm calling you out. You put a picture from a movie in this.
He did.
That's actually legit.
I gotta walk up some stairs later. Why you gotta be like that? Alright, stage 2 had better be better. Yeah, we made it through level 1. We fine. Everybody still with me after level 1? We're gonna pause right here. Everybody still with me? Yep, they is cheating.
Oh, this
I was at work.
They
This
put
was-
movie
this
things
was
in
when
it.
I used to
Alright,
read
we
my
on level
YouTube
2.
chat off of
Level
my phone.
2. What is level 2?
Yeah.
Short clips?
I was doing security
That was a
detail at the
12-minute
time
video.
we
We
did
only
this.
2 minutes in. Come on, level 2. What is level 2?
What in the
You ain't even
ASMR?
gonna tell me? Got an eyelash just like hitting my cam light up here. That was a what? Come on now.
Psych out.
Level 3 is gifts. Okay. Alright, we're getting into it.
Here we go.
Level 2 was whack. I'm gonna tell you
I seen that video. That video was actually pretty creepy.
Dark Quarters, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna subscribe right now because I feel like you make some content that I might want to see later on. Level 2 was
Tomorrow.
whack. Level 3 is gifts. We're gonna see if level 3 gets us. We're gonna take some more courage juice real quick though.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Cilantro.
Silly Lantra.
Alright, let's go level
Mylanta.
3. Whoop. Forgot I can't subscribe like that and then hit the space bar. Level 3, let's go.
Some say I'm too.
Ah!
Some say I'm
We got an
Scariest shit in the fucking stream right there. Let me tell you. Amy McGrath, man.
Some say I'm too.
Ah!
Some say I'm
We
too.
got an Amy McGrath ad. This is the scariest thing I've seen yet. Mitch McConnell's bad, but if y'all in Kentucky, don't vote for Amy McGrath.
Too conservative. Look, I'm a mother of 3. I'm Catholic. I'm a dog
Too
person. I
conservative,
served more
my
than
ass.
20 years in the United States Marines.
And never
I'm running
deployed
for
once.
Senate not to put on a blue jersey or a red one. That's who I am.
You already put on a blue jersey. Oh, we just hang on. We got to back up. Level 3 gifts. There we go. Let's get that spooky thing out of the way. I mean, they ain't. You gotta have some build up for something like this.
Look at Scheme. I didn't know Scheme yet when I made this.
Oh, we got the. Oh, we got the. Ain't nobody behind
Scheme
me.
made a cameo.
Syringes on their fingers, right? Woo! that an alien?
Look, we were already being invaded by aliens even back then.
Yep, we knew they were real.
Nothing.
Yep. Facts.
Ain't no sound here at all either.
Woo!
Fuck that shit.
I ain't scared.
Dude, if I saw that for real on the road, I would hit it.
Oh,
I'm running that over.
Is that at her house? What? I feel like this would be better if I had like the actual video it's coming from. Come on now. Look at that again. Like, tell me this wouldn't be better if you were watching the actual video. Look at this chick.
Oh, this is the part.
Yeah, we ain't worried about you or you. That right there, man. Gosh. That would be better with the actual video, right? Woo! What? Y'all hear a knock too?
You can see him lose his sanity.
I was in the chat too, telling them, dude, it's the video.
Yeah, I wasn't reading that shit. I thought somebody was at my house. Okay. Yo, you can hear me interrogating Sierra
to be
in
fair,
the background. Like, listen.
Well, I didn't tell you till kind of like after the fact because you were starting to scare me. I mean, grabbing 2A and everything. So I was like, bro, it's in the video.
You said you can hear Sierra?
But you can hear me interrogating her. Listen. What? Right there.
Oh, yeah. Did you knock on my window?
Yo, did you knock on my window?
So you gave her a gun and you went outside.
Yeah, I swept the whole house. I swept the perimeter.
I remember that.
He grabbed the shoddy. He grabbed the shoddy, gave Sierra the pistol,
Wick.
and then he went outside.
That's the first thing you do. You sweep the perimeter.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But you had to be freaked out when you went outside.
I was fucking freaked out. I thought somebody was knocking. I thought somebody was knocking on this window.
Yes, we're talking about the perimeter of the house, not the perimeter of a thigh.
Yeah. Calm down, Jim.
Yeah. Is that an alien?
I don't know. Your boy was missing all this. Hey.
Yeah, you were. I was legit worried for you, man. I was like, dude, that's what I was trying to tell you so frantically in the chat. Like, dude, it's the video. It's the video. Just play the clip. I thought you were going to, like, legit shoot somebody. I was like, oh, shit, what did I do?
I would have if I'd seen him.
Turns on the lights with the shoddy.
All right,
Yeah.
Hang on. Woo! Boys.
But he goes back and he checks that
Hang
segment
on,
of the
hang on.
video.
We on something right now. Hang on. We had to go grab the
I
shotgun.
got him good.
I literally just went outside my house. Hang on. I literally just walked outside my house. Tell me for real. I'm gonna pull up the chat real quick. We're gonna take a pause. Has y'all hear that knock in the video? Or is that coming through my mic? Like, what's going on there?
I got him real good.
Found since we tried challenging ourselves, these videos aren't as good as the hype as we hype them to be, or we wish them to be.
I'll also point out I was mad out of breath because like I did my whole fucking yard.
You sound winded.
I did a whole acre in the time that I was gone. I did my whole fucking cleared yard. Okay, like I did the house and then I did the whole fucking yard.
True Gabe.
Oh shit.
I wonder if demons ever fight for a person or anything. Like if there are two. Hearing a knock. What was that knock in you or the video? I'm assuming it's Sierra. Should call 911. Where'd you go? That one actually moved my head a little, but yeah. Heard that before playing on streamers. Before before going through super chats, you tell us. We heard knocking. We gonna, man, I don't know. We gonna unplug this real quick. I'm gonna unplug my headphones. I'm gonna play this back for a second. We gonna find out if I need to go out in my
Got you
yard
real
and shoot
good.
something real quick. Cause it was with that girl, right?
Did I still dip then? Like, that looks like Copenhagen in my lip, not the fucking nicotine pouches I used. Did I quit dipping before I did this shit? I can't remember now.
I don't think so. I think
I don't remember you ever dipping, so you probably had to have quit before you did this.
I guess. But that don't look like my normal, like...
No,
it looks like you just wiped your lip with some dip.
Yeah, I think what happened was out of your pouches and where you...
Here's where you realize I got him.
No, that is
got
definitely like some Copenhagen in my lip right there, because I'm moving it with my tongue.
You hear me, Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you ran out of your pouches and went back to the dip because you didn't have it.
Okay. That makes sense. I would have done that.
Yeah.
It's on the video. Okay. Listen. I ain't playing.
on the video.
Like I said, we in Kentucky, man. We play straight up on the if somebody's at my window, there is a window literally, y'all can't see it. There's a window literally behind the camera right there. So I live in a split level, and the way my house is laid out, I'm downstairs.
Look,
so you
no
walk in the
Batman
front door,
tattoo.
There's a downstairs and an upstairs.
Not yet.
And there is a window literally like I'm almost touching it right now. Okay? And so where
Exhibit
the
A.
microphone is at, if somebody was tapping on my window, y'all would have heard it. Just exactly like that. And so when
I still had
heard
a tooth right
that
here
tap
too.
on the
That was
window,
before I got that shit cut out.
I thought somebody was
Let's
like
go.
saw me with the lights out and everything, tapping on the window.
Yep, you're
I'm
still
ready to
full
go
grilled.
Because I mean, like I said, you know, I ain't playing. If somebody's tapping on the window at 2:22 a.m. at my house, you ain't texted already. You gonna have a gun in your face when I answer the door. That's
It's
just real talk.
It's 2:09.
Is it? Yo, it is though. Like
That's
close,
crazy.
close. Let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah, there we go. I did go back and finish that video after this. I mean, we won't do the rest of the
Yeah, you
challenge
did.
here, obviously, but I did go back
Right.
and finish the challenge
Right.
for the record.
Yeah, you
To
did.
all the naysayers.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I witnessed it. You did.
Nothing else in that shit scared me, but I ain't gonna lie. That was the first and last time on stream that something has happened that has made me physically leave my house during a live stream. And
But you were shook.
I was shook, but somebody was about to get fucked up. Listen, y'all see too. Listen, anybody that ever thinks about like you know trying to like come and pull some funny shit, you know, if y'all want to see how quick your boy moves under duress, like if y'all want to see what we do when somebody's fucking around, I mean, you gonna see this shit. Hold up, like it ain't slow, man.
Yeah, and that was right around the time me and Tyler had just met and we started to really connect. So that was good times.
I'm just saying, watch you boy clear this room real quick. Oh, here we go. Wait, shit. I'm not sharing anymore. My bad.
Dang.
Look at this shit. Get your boy clear out here.
What? Hang on, was that knock? Y'all hear a knock too?
Just looks at the camera ever so slightly, like
No, I was looking at the window behind the camera. Okay.
It looks exactly like you glanced at the camera.
Yeah. Nah, I was trying to see through that motherfucker. Like, we was ready. We was going. All right. That's the end of the stream. We said that was the end of the stream. That's the end of the stream. So, tomorrow's Halloween. Happy Halloween. I got a new song dropping tomorrow. The premiere is not up yet, but it will be. My song is going to premiere at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometime between now and then, make sure that you pop in on my channel, hit that little reminder bell, and all that stuff. New track dropping at 3 p.m. Don't forget, Tech has a new beat because he's been dropping one every day this week leading up to Halloween. Tech has a new beat dropping at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
I also have a beat dropping at some time tomorrow.
Well, it better not be noon or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or I will not fucking be there.
It will probably be in the evening.
And it better not be legs either.
Jimmy's got more than. You know what, Jim? You might not have a tag tomorrow.
Wait, what?
We may just have to. We just may have to start off Turkinator season right this year. You know what I'm saying? But
yes.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway. That's it for me. Do you guys have anything you want to plug? Anything? Anybody got anything before we close the live stream?
Yeah, don't forget. Moo. Don't forget my channel, the official Jason JV channel. Subscribe. Go check out my videos. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe.
That thing.
Jay.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Moo. Yes, happy Halloween.
Go knock on doors and ask.
This year, me this week in fantasy football.
Sierra did beat you this week. I was so proud of her.
Yep.
And then so she looked at me earlier and she goes, I think I got my second win this season in fantasy football. And I was like, yeah, it only took Jay getting his fucking toe cut off and going into a coma for 3 days for you to get a win.
Damn.
I said, are you proud of that?
That's harsh.
And she, like, I could see on her face that she felt terrible about that. So that makes you feel better to know that she wasn't proud, but I did smoke her on it.
All I have,
dude, you're a whole asshole for that one.
Listen, I've been married 6 years now. Like, you don't skip those opportunities. You know, I ain't long hauling yet, like Wick, but I am saying, like.
No. I mean, I appreciate what you did there, but at the same time, it's like, dude, that's kind of an asshole.
I'm pretty sure past the 5-year mark, like, all gloves go off. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah.
That's when like I've seen your shit enough that like you're not even like a lady to me anymore. You know?
Well, damn.
You're just a sock.
Damn, Tyler. So what are you trying to say?
I'm just kidding. I love my wife. She's the most beautiful woman on the planet. And there's zero chance that she's watching me right now. So you know that I'm not just trying to get extra points.
Watch him go upstairs in the bedroom and she's going to be like.
Although our listen.
I think it just jinxed you.
Should I go upstairs and decide that I want some?
Oh, wow. No, the funny thing is,
the
funny thing is, there's really no way to prove it. Like,
it's true. It's true.
I mean, I would hope you wouldn't want to.
Scout's
prove
honor.
It,
no, I wouldn't prove it. I'm just saying, y'all have to take my word for it, you know. But I will say, you know, it's still on that like post honeymoon or not post honeymoon. Post anniversary like vibe, because my anniversary was what, like 3 days ago, or was it 2?
Oh, happy anniversary, bud.
Jim, what day did I post in Discord that I forgot my anniversary? What day was that?
I don't know.
Fuck you. It's been a couple of days since my anniversary, so we still in that like. I
was gonna say it's been only about a few days.
I remember seeing it.
At least a few days.
So you haven't moved into the happy sock phase yet.
Right. No need for a happy sock yet.
No, I did see it a couple days though. I just don't know what day it was.
I was just joking, Jim. Don't take it that seriously. Like.
Oh well, we're good.
Jim's actually trying to salvage my marriage over here. I appreciate that.
No, Jim's
after he
had enough of the shorts put out.
He's trying to reconcile.
No,
their
he's
ego.
definitely earned that short.
Yeah.
No, Tyler, he's earned that short. Make sure you put that short down.
It's yeah. No, it's we got a whole thing coming. Okay.
Jim beats leg.
Can't wait to see it. Okay.
I'm going back once this replay is up tomorrow evening, and I'm studying this footage. Okay.
Dude, I cannot wait.
Oh, Turkinator month, baby. Turkinator month.
Oh shit.
Y'all get ready for the annual Turkinator roast. Y'all be picking out your favorite Turkinators from the shopping market. I already have my
big ass
eyes on
before
one.
you throw it in the oven.
It's got a big ass, all right. But anyway,
thank you, Tyler.
I was waiting to see if you caught it. All right. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Y'all heard the plugs. Jiminator's gonna go plug his butthole. I appreciate y'all. And we gotta round this out with the cilantro real quick. Jimmy.
It is the only way to go.
Cilantro. Is your shit empty?
Cilantro.
Your
No,
shit's
there's
empty?
a little left.
That's
God
one
bless.
drink.
God bless y'all. Yeah, have a good night.
No, this is
You too. What?
Yep.
And I'm clicking end stream. Bye.